These niggas been hating on us for a long time, Henny. I think it's time we let them know we working with, my nigga. What you think? Me and Hitty back on the motherfucking mission. I hear these niggas talking, but with their competition, these niggas, they be switching up. There's no loyalty. I'm just here to get a check and some royalties. I got a bad bitch, yes, and she spoil me. Head in the whip, that's a motherfucking specialty. I be getting to the money, I be getting it. Hit the stool, grab a Dutch, and I be splitting it. Sprinkling that platinum kush, that's just magnificent. Your bitch wanna roll with me because I'm different, brand. You be like the rest of them. On that basic shit, talking about you getting money, but you be faking it. I be on that different shit, I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level, I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. I be on that different shit, I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level, I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. Why they acting like the brake light broke? Haters all around, can't see them through the weed smoke. But I'm crystal clear, watch me disappear. Yeah, I'm way up in the air and I'm flying like a fucking leer. Chop it down and break it up. Getting smoking, no angel dust. They on my side, I aim to bust. Keep it moving, no time to rest. I keep it flying, no time to glide. I'm from the jungle, I take pride. In the land, once do or die. Bet against me a suicide. All my homies ride. Your boat is like Poseidon. I'm here to take it all, boy, and I ain't even trying. Things go right, fam, I never break left. Got the world on my shoulders, fam, and I ain't break yes. I be on that different shit, I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level, I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. I be on that different shit, I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level, I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Empress Janet's in this motherfucker. Let's go. Shout out to everybody watching this on the replay. Me and Grandma Love. Let's go, Grandma Love. We in this motherfucker.
Hey, everybody.
So, girl, we are here for another episode of Empress Janet's Wonderland and all the wonderful things that we're going to be talking about. Now, I will tell you, Grandma Love, I have had fun. You did say some things. We will talk about them. But let's start out with shout out to the man I love. I love you. Shout out to the woman and the women. Hey, ladies. Shout out to all the moderators. I love you guys. And if I took your mod stick, didn't give it back, oh well. Moving right along. I forgive you. Happy Sunday, everyone. So what I want to do, sister, is be sassy with you, okay? If I sent you the StreamYard link, it's because you're important. That means you're allowed up on the stage. Other than that, we don't know you. Hey, Bleeding. Blended Healing. I want to tell you, I saw your picture and I said, I'm Blended Healing for the gratitude. I love it because I did. I really learned a lot this week. So shout out to all the real people doing real things, because some things you just can't tell everyone. Right, Grandma Love? Get your ass off. No, God.
I was walking around here on the YouTube street, minding my little old business, up in the clouds.
Why wasn't you driving your Bugatti? Why wasn't you driving your Porsche? Why you walking the YouTube street? You walk.
Because I had to go to the store on the way to
skateboards. They got go-karts.
What I tell you? I had to go to the goddamn store. Well, I had to go to the store, Janet.
Okay.
The store. I had to pick up the popcorn and I had to pick up the coffee and all that.
We're going to dive deep on that, because if I tell you that I was over there in the Mo3 sector, good morning, Miss Stephanie, and I saw Bimp getting a bag for a month, like he got a bag for Mink. They were dropping Mink, bringing her back up, dropping her, bringing her back up. They were like fucking her in her ass, sucking her, she was sucking dick. She was all over the place. It was like a porno. Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, they are listen, imagine getting $50 to get someone dropped, and then 50 something dollars or whatever it is to bring them back, and then they drop them again and bring them back, and you're just getting a bag, Grandma Love, and you're just doing this. Like, you can't even bring the person up before they're dropping the person. You can literally have to put the person on the
Well. As long as you gave me half of what you got, I think I would do it for a
Do you
while.
think that they did that? Because Bimp's a Crip. Shout out to the Crips. Okay, but we are blood around here. Okay, blood. Okay. Anyway, so he actually does this, like how Mahia does it. You know what I mean? They'll take the bag. Oh, Broadway does it too. You know, like if Benji does it, like stop it. They take the bag and then, but do they give it to the person that was dropped? That is a good question, because as much money as he made that night, but see, I just don't see greedy men doing that. Men are greedy out here. They don't appreciate us women. Just saying.
And they don't. They don't.
No. Well, back to that. So I saw that in the Mo3 sector, and I was like, oh my God. I saw Broadway came back, though. He came back heavy. Girl, they dropped all reds on him. All reds. There wasn't no greens.
I don't think I followed the Mo3 sector too much no more like I used to.
Oh, well, I dip and dip and dip. I dip and double dip sometimes because, like, I work. So we're not. Okay. But I do look in. Yeah. I just like look in the window of the YouTube world. It's like being on the moon, and you just like look down and you just, hey, Jacob. Hello. Good morning.
Well, I want to give King a shout out. He been on Marcus's behind like roast beef,
Let's
He's
go,
been really
King.
giving it to him. Go ahead, King.
Well, tell us. We are sassy with this, honey. We're going to talk about you, King. Let's hear the tea. Now, I did see this Marcus guy. I remember him from like messing with the lady with, no legs, pop that pussy, metaphorically, real. She popped that pet, but it was nothing but the pussy. It looked like a ham hock. Okay, let me stop.
You talk about the lady that don't feed the children and all that.
Could you imagine?
The woman the child that don't feed her children and all that.
Oh my God! Watch it, girl. Watch. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's darkness. We ain't going down that darkness road. We're just gonna stick on the fact that she got busted open and she ain't got no leg. Let's just.
I'm going to listen.
Yeah, we some messy ass grandmas.
I'm getting ready to drink my coffee and be quiet before I get in trouble.
No, you get out of here. You better turn it up, hubba. The hubba. Let me get blended healing.
Well, anyway,
let me get blended healing dressed.
Marcus need to stop messing with them homeless people.
Yeah, he fucking on homeless women. That's crazy work. I was fucking on homeless men, so I'm not gonna hold you. I can't talk about it.
No, it's when you see that you can't.
Thank God I got therapy. I had shock therapy.
Did you?
I literally had to go to therapy for that fuck shit that happened on here. I almost crashed out and like murdered somebody. I didn't even want to. I had thoughts of, murder. Yeah, it was bad, girl. Like I would have flew back out there, girl, and I would have made it go night, girl, and nobody would even cared, girl. Messy. Good morning. It's a happy Sunday, chat. Shout out to the chat. Chat, we're going crazy today. We're being sassy. We're sassy as hell because I'm trying to figure out how all these stories go on in all these sectors and people just don't find it so funny. I find it hilarious,
And where is that darn new era?
Oh,
he up there peeking in. He's peeking in somewhere.
Good.
I'm gonna get him. He listen. You know what? I'm starting to look at him a little bit differently.
You know what? Put new backwards. N-E-K. What does N-E-K spell backwards, people? His name is Ken. Okay.
Oh Lord, that is not a good thing.
Backwards. Okay. We all know that nigga. He doing the most. He's trying to be famous off of Daria. I'm gonna say her name like that, Daria. Yes, Jolly, Daria. You're welcome, Jolly. It's your video's at 1.3K, Daria, and it was just me and you. Ooh,
I
baby.
seen him. I seen him in a camera last night. I think I seen him all up in the camera. He don't
I
even get up in the camera.
trying to
Like,
be glorious. Why Jordan's up there sucking on a titty. He was over there sucking on her titty, and he was up there. Wait a minute. But are you mad, Clyde? Because that's all I see, Clyde. That's all I see, Clyde. I see a nigga trying to make you mad, Clyde. Because he's over there with Daria at night.
Clyde is special.
What's that song?
Listen, don't mess with the special needs people. I'm going to have to call the people
We all
on
got
you.
disabilities around here. We're all mad. We're all mad in Wonderland, Grandma Love. What? We love the disability people. What are you talking about? Protected citizens? Girl, go the other direction, girl. We go happy for her and new her. Come on, Grandma Love. You got this. She went on mute. She said, fuck you, bitch.
We are happy for a new era. But he better stop going on world tours and picking up people.
This is his time to be great. He gonna marry that girl. What's that song? Just marry her.
Yeah, right. Stop lying.
When has New Era had a storyline in the
He
last?
ain't marrying nobody. He can't make up his mind if he want to be with the wife or the girl. Now, make up your mind.
That ain't the wife. It's the baby mama.
The baby mama. You got to make a choice.
Baby mama likes to rub on boobies too, though. So they try to get together, like and be
they get ready. They get ready to do the Nature Boy thing.
See, that's why we're gonna do our series on Nature Boy, because we're gonna do this commentary. Then we're going to, we're gonna actually point them out, because there's a lot of cult-like people out.
And y'all can see the documentary on Hulu on Tuesday. Make sure y'all watch it so y'all keep up with it.
Yeah, because we're going to do some commentary on it. Because you know why, Grandma Love? We never made this a cult-like place. We made this a truth-telling place.
Is King in the Discord?
King, are you? Because the Discord's running on Nightbot. Shout out to the AI. Shout out to Andy for making the thumbnail and the description.
If King is not in the Discord, he needs to be. He needs to get in there.
Yeah,
don't make me get my
link right here. This is the Discord she's talking about. I don't know.
Don't make me get my belt, King, and beat you. It's around here somewhere. Wait, I gotta find it.
He's got the link. Don't threaten him with a good time.
Oh, okay.
But so, what else did you see? Because I seen VS Icon. She's like sailing and dragging people behind her. Do you notice like people be somewhere 1 minute and then gone the next? And what's up with this redirect? Like it's I got control of you with
You know what? I like VS. I ain't gonna lie, because she's doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing.
Okay.
She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. Terrorizing them. That's what she's doing to them, and she's supposed to be. So shout out to VS. I'm going to have to give her a shout.
Always needs to be a villain in the story. And if she's the villain in the beef sector because she's doing that, then hey, they don't like that type of teaching. They don't like when Tracy asked me, was I mad? I don't matter, Tracy. I had nothing to do with Daria dragging Tracy on the show. I was dragging London.
You know what it was, though. You know what it was. It wasn't so much as that. I'm going to be very honest, and I don't care if she get mad because I don't know the girl and I don't care. Ooh. The bottom line is you were telling history and she didn't like what you were saying. So it's, do you have a beef? No, don't nobody, girl, ain't nobody you beefing by your goddamn self. That's what you beefing with.
She always was, because I never had a problem with Tracy. I liked her. We were friends. I basically told the truth. I'll never not tell that you asked me to be with Bob.
But
and
see,
I'll
the
never
thing was,
care
is that
what Bob is doing, because I left that nigga because he ain't shit. And we all know that he ain't shit.
But see, the thing that you was telling the story, and you was telling the whole story and not bits and pieces, and she didn't like it. Oh, well, it's uncomfortable. Get over it. She's
I
too
had
old to be sitting over there trying to beef with somebody. No, ain't nobody beefing with her.
Yeah, because
Going,
if Bob would have
go
never
girl.
lied and said that he didn't sleep with Tracy, I would have never slept with him. She could have had that, bro. Straight up. He lied and said he never slept with her. If he would have told the truth and said I slept with Tracy, I would have never slept with him. So again, it's a technicality, King. It's like we didn't do it. We're innocent. We're outside the story. We're out on the outskirts of that storyline now. So all it
Well,
is distant memory of bullshit and lies, and that's what they're into. They're into lying on each other and doing all that extra shit. Nigga. We're
you know
good.
what? It's just
We're
that
not storyline.
you're on another part of your life right now where you trying to do what you got to do and get a bag or whatever.
Oh.
We ain't going. We ain't thinking about
And you
her.
guys are still with me, even though I did some fucked up shit. You know why? Because here goes some more tea. Why did dear self tell me that she was boycotting me, but she still loved me? I was like, what? Like last time I talked to you on the phone, everything was fine, and now you boycott me. But you supposed to be a Capricorn like me to be able to be like, bitch, this is the problem that I got. But you do it in someone else's chat. You know what I mean? And like, dear self, really? So wait, when you come back and be like, I'm done boycotting you, I still love you, Janet, I'm supposed to be like, oh hey girl, where do we do who do that? Who's
You
doing
know
that?
what? I like herself, and I've
Oh,
never seen her doing too much. But I guess what she do at the middle of the night when I be peeking in. But
yeah, she did that in King's chat. I'm like, wait a minute, I never knew you were boycotting me. If you got
y'all
a
gonna make
problem
y'all
with me,
going.
but you love me, Grandma Love, you're a perfect example. You're a perfect example. If you love me, but you boycott me, you ain't gonna come tell me why you boycott me, though. You ain't gonna come tell me why you mad at me,
Y'all
though.
ladies need to get together, make up. She need to come over
Yeah,
here
bitch
and have
need
a
to get her ass up
conversation.
here and stop hiding my goddamn bushes, boycotting me. Play
And
with me.
y'all be
That's my fucking
y'all
sister's
be just
sister.
fine. Y'all
Like
will be
that's
just
yeah,
fine.
that I licked on your coochie out here, ho. You could never leave me, bitch. Like I didn't know you was boycotting me, bitch. That's why I'm like, when she done boycott me, am I supposed to be like, hey girl? That's what I'm saying.
When
Like,
she's ready, she'll come around. And I
hey,
still love you, yourself. Don't even think I don't. That's
wait,
my
what's
little
that
young
song?
girl.
Time after time. When you fall, I will catch you. I'll be
King said he gonna
waiting.
come up in a few. But
Yeah, he got
yeah.
the link. He knows what to do. Don't talk to King. I've
Hey
talked.
y'all, this is
I've
how
talked
you
to King. It's like, no, I'm joking.
we're trying to show y'all that we can talk about what's going on YouTube and we're friends and we may not like all the same people or
I
she
know.
might
So
like
let's keep
somebody
it
I don't
bucket.
like.
Yeah,
But
let's talk
guess
about
what?
it. No,
We
I'm gonna
still
cut you off.
friends.
I'm gonna cut your ass off right there because you don't like ZX. And I don't like
Oh
ZX.
hell
I
no.
like ZX.
I'm never
Hold on.
I
I
don't
like
care.
ZX. You know why I like ZX? Because
Why?
ZX is the sneakiest, old, dirty, perverted, black satin, two-faced, waterboarding ass nigga that I ever met.
I
He'll
don't
smile in
listen.
your motherfucking face and be
Listen.
in the background. He said, Janet, I love you. I love you, but get rid of Grandma Love. I said, what? He want me to get rid of Grandma Love.
Listen, let me tell you
Loving.
something.
Oh,
I don't like men that think every woman wants them. I don't like men that lie. I don't like men that don't tell the truth
yeah, but
and
yeah,
send people
I like
after
old
you.
men. I like old men. I could have learned to be. Listen, I'm
I
so.
like old men, but I
I
don't he's
took
not even
care of him and
he's
slowly
my
put.
age. I don't like care about.
Yeah, I would have took care of him and slowly put that stuff in his food. Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't like him because he lied. Because anytime I send you an email telling you I got a man and you go on your panel and tell people I want you and I was trying to this, that, and the other, blah, blah, whatever the hell you were saying. Because I'm going to tell y'all, If you make a video about me, I'll never see it. So that's why I really can't tell you verbatim
well, tell the story time. You should actually tell story time about you and that story. You should do story time, Grandma Love. Let's go down memory lane on how you really know ZX and how your picture and why you were in the video of his intro. Let's go.
What? All I'm gonna say is this. I never wanted that man. I was trying to be nice because he had a daughter, and I take care of my sons. And I thought it was cool that it was a man on here that take care of their children. I'm big on that. And that's all it was. He made it way more than it had to be. That man was never my type. First of all, he's not even older. He's too young for me. I've always messed with older guys. So what are you talking about? So I don't like him because he lies too damn much. And him talk about getting rid of me. What are you getting rid of me for? You don't even know me. I never really talked to him. My son talked to him. So what's wrong with him? And two, I'm not going nowhere. All right? Don't be sitting up here putting me on. You know what? She trying to put me on here so everybody hear what I be talking. But I'm not going to be sitting up here talking about that man. Where you at, Janet? Stephanie, Janet left me on the stage by myself. And she ain't saying nothing. Help me, Stephanie, help me. Okay, hey, everybody. So Tuesday the 28th, don't forget to see that documentary. That's right, Stephanie, you'll probably be in the Discord with us watching it. Anyway, we're going to check it out and we're going to talk about it. Yeah, Stephanie, Janet left me up here. I don't appreciate it.
I did. I left.
I know.
I spilled my coffee.
Oh,
I spilled my fucking coffee. So we don't care about YouTube.
I was entertaining the crowd while you were going. Yeah, and I did a good job. Even Stephanie down there laughing.
Oh, God. Y'all can laugh now. Shit. I don't want to be in a moment where it's like, fuck, I spilled my coffee. And then y'all laugh and laugh now after I fucking fixed it. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, laugh now. Shit. That shit went everywhere on my goddamn laptop.
So Stephanie, I'm trying to get Janet. We trying to go to the hopefully, if they do finish my windows, we're going to go to the concert. We're going to go see Nelly and somebody else. I don't know who they are.
En Vogue is going.
No, they're in En Vogue is in Harrisburg. Oh. That concert was sold out. Oh, damn. The concert tickets we got is some hit. So listen, I love my white folks, y'all. I love some of the songs y'all sing, and I do listen to some music. But this group I don't know nothing about. So, but I do want to go see Nelly because I like Nelly. Mm-hmm. And it's a free concert.
That's cool.
Our governor did 3 concerts and did 3 different towns. One was Harrisburg, one is Pittsburgh, and I can't think of it. I think the other one might be Philly.
Oh, okay.
So we got so each of those stars are going to each town. Like Nelly's going to be in Pittsburgh, En Vogue is going to be En Vogue is going to be in Harrisburg, and I don't know who's going to be in Philly.
I love En Vogue though. They always block their music when you try to play it. They will copyright hit you like, whoa, get that out of here.
But see, what's happening is that En Vogue show got crowded, got filled fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you think it's in Harrisburg, so everybody is like.
Well, that's our capital, so we all in there, like,
And see, you didn't even know about the concert, so that's why y'all's wasn't booked. You know what I mean?
Our city is hot, man. We had the NFL draft here, everything. So they were busy doing stuff for, the city. So yeah,
So that's supposed to be June. And then Stephanie or whoever, I'm talking to all y'all, I'm going up there. I'm going to take over Janet's house.
No, I'm kidnapping her ass. I'm kidnapping her ass, and I'm going to hold Grandma Love hostage. She's not going back home. She's not going to be seen on panels no more. Then y'all going to be like, what happened to her? We're going to create a whole narrative. But for real, I'm taking her check. Yeah, I'm collecting checks.
You know what? Ain't going to be much to take.
That's right. I'm going to take care of her ass. I'm going to be one of them. I'm going to be one of them.
My rent come out direct deposit. So
yeah, well, we're
ain't going to be much to take.
We're going to be canceling that. You'll be on the phone with the scripted of what to say.
You know, it's against the law to mess with old folk, right?
Nope. You're going to write
They got the children of youth for old people.
No, and we're going to
write they do.
But you're going to write a paper that's going to say that I am now your caretaker. Yeah. Because I take care of fools, drunks, and babies. So you're in one of them. You're in one of them.
But you know what?
Baby. You
know what? And that's why they watching people like you.
Yeah, they are. The FBI is on me, girl. I had to throw the phone, girl. I got me a new number, girl.
Yep, you knew they watching people like you. People be sitting up there.
Some other stuff though, because I was being nosy, right? And so I noticed how people were moving, right? And how like certain people were sitting on certain people's panels that didn't like each other, and now they need each other. Like how Clyde got Shaq Kim up there. And if you got Shaq Kim up there, that means you don't like Lemon, right? Ain't that what they do, though, sister? They go get your op and then go sit with the op. But certain people have like a narcissistic, trait that you're doing it wrong. Like it's not working,
That's because everybody's looking for a click and a view.
Yeah, they are.
See, clicks and views aren't important to us, so we don't care.
Nah.
I'm not worried about coming.
They can't feel. See, they can't feel, so that's the only way they feel. You feel me? We feel differently, so we don't hurt. Like our
when I start up my little channel, my little itty bitty channel.
Itty bitty.
It's for fun. It's for
I got bad. What they call me? I'm blackballed. Grandma Love. They said don't hang with Janet. She'll give you YouTube herpes. I got the AIDS though, Grandma Love. I got YouTube AIDS.
Well, let me ask the question.
Okay.
Why, when somebody get mad, the first they say, "Oh, we're gonna black you out," like you gonna cry, like you gonna cry, "Oh, that person blacked me out." You know what I mean?
They wanted me to beg and kiss ass, and I'm not an ass kisser. You see how certain people are kissing certain people's ass to get numbers.
Okay, note to self: don't join no sector. Be your own person, your own sector.
No,
like me.
What they can't, because the loneliness of like real, like I said, that feeling. So if you can't get the feeling that we got, because we really got it, they ain't never gonna change. They can't get it, so they're pretending to get it, and so they're willing to be, shameful, to be abused, to be, manipulated. They'll dox you or talk shit about you. You'll sit right with them,
But
like, I'm your friend, but you got a big forehead, Grandma Love. But stuff, Brittany, you or Empress Janet, you was sucking dick on the YouTube to all these. Like,
but you know what I see on here a lot? I see a lot of people trying to be a part of a clique or a part of a group instead of being who they are.
They don't
because that's why I don't care if, even though people say, "Oh, Grandma Love cried because you took a rent." I don't even care about that. But anyway, it's like I'm I don't consider myself as part of. Like, I don't have to be a
Benji
part
took my
of.
wrench. If Benji took my wrench, I would fucking snap. Like that hits differently, and I get it, but it's only with the person I care about. So that means that
That's because y'all friends, not because you're trying to be a part of a group.
Right. I get it, but I'm just saying, like, if he took my fucking wrench, I'd tear his goddamn channel up. Like, what is we talking? Ooh. But it's only because
I think because all my brothers and sisters were out of the house and grown when I grew up.
Yeah.
And my trust level was always, I don't trust everybody. So I never had to be, I was all right with doing stuff by myself. Like when I got in trouble by myself.
Right. Me too.
I never got in trouble as part of the group, per se.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you on that. I've always been doing it by myself. My middle name is Trouble. So that's why I say I don't do no copying. I'm not jealous of nobody. I don't even see you. I'm in my movie, Grandma Love. Like my life is a movie, always and forever, honey. 48 years, honey. We've been taking them through there, honey. We've been stop traffic and shit.
And then all them years, you never needed a co-star.
Never needed like the extras or none of that. They come naturally, darling. Because you live your life on how you want things. People project so much because they're I wish you wish it woulda, coulda, shoulda. My mama used to say that. I used to crack up when people be like, I wish I could, because wish is really would. I woulda, coulda, shoulda ass niggas. Yeah.
But see,
look at Grandma Love and be like, I wish I could be her age. I wish I could have her locks. I wish my hair could be down my back like her. I don't do that. Like Clyde, she's over there stroking her hair, rubbing on her girdle, like girl. And then you're like, I'm so beautiful. Like beautiful women, we don't do that.
Well, do you think that they come on here because they're not important in their real life? Like they don't have a bunch of friends in their real life.
Yeah, nobody's checking for them. Nobody's
so they could come on here, act the fool, or act. They could be a certain thing on here that they can't be out on the street.
Well, think about it. We know what we got in real time, right? We both know, like our children, our friends, even us on here and separating YouTube. Imagine having none of that. You're going to have a lot of time on your hands. And so you notice the people that have a lot of time on their motherfucking hands. Honey. Yeah, you got to download the Discord, King, and then come back and hit my link. Yeah, download the Discord, then come back and hit my link. You go into.
I just feel like a lot of them come on here and they be like, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that," and then if you were to go to their neighborhood or whatever, you'll find out people ain't even checking for them, or people ain't even paying. You know what I mean?
Right. Or
like they a small little kid,
Well, they're embarrassing in public. They have social disorder where they can't speak, they can't communicate well. They don't understand the dialogue of a real conversation. They assume that if you say something, they're to jump over what you said. They're not listening. So imagine like driving and then, you make the left. Left is never given. You got to take a left, right? How many people take the left? So in life, like, take the left, bitch. They won't. They'll be out here going right all the time. Like, well, me and victim and me and look at me and it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you're supposed to be with your wife. Well, why are you out here? Like, you'd be like, well, aren't you out here? Like, how are you going to tell somebody not to be out here when you're out here? It don't matter what you got going on. Anybody that's out here in the hours of sleeping hours, you asking other people why they're out there. Like, come on now.
The reason why I said that was because I just see a way a lot of people act. And I act the same. Well, I act the same way on YouTube as I act here in my real life. So that's why I asked that.
Because a balance is more important than offsetting it. So yeah, you get it, but you get it like because again, if you came out here and you was out here all the time, Grandma Love, what would happen in your real life? Are you going to be cleaning up? Is that dog going to go out?
Nope.
Are you going to play your bingo? Are
You
going
should see how I be organized and taking the dog out in between my pinochle games. Girl, yesterday I thought he was going to let it go in here, but I made it outside, y'all. I got him outside.
Well, they need to go outside. People always be
He,
like,
he was looking at me like, play one more hand. And you know, he was letting off some gas. I was like, oh, let's get him out of here.
God damn it.
I left that computer sit right there, ran outside, took him outside.
You know what
You
this
ain't
made me think of is Rico. I saw Rico and he said he wanted to change his life on YouTube because he wanted to get away from the cult, right? And then his channel went down. Have you seen his channel? Rico?
No. Maybe he hit it. You know, they do a lot of hiding channels around here. He probably hit his channel somewhere.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering that because I be seeing a lot of, you know, I wrote under Daria's thing. She need to get some of those snakes from around her. Because I be in her bushes. Some of them people that got wrenches wouldn't have them.
Oh, well, you can't tell people, but I get you. Hey, Anthony, you can't tell
I don't
people.
never tell people what to do, but I'll give advice in a minute. Now, if you want to listen, anything I say is advice. If you take it, fine. That's just what I see. If you don't, that's fine. That don't mean I'm not going to sit in your bushes and support you.
Yeah. Well, you know me.
Now,
I like it. I love it. Because, like I said, if
but
I'm blocked,
I pick and choose who. You know, I pick and choose who chat I drop down in.
Yeah, I'm like a one-hit wonder. You know, and again, shout out to Daria because I told her that day I didn't want to really talk in her live, vertical. It's so much easier to turn on the StreamYard. And I did my thing. I said my thing, girl. I left it up there. I threw it up in the motherfucking matrix, girl, and it's up there. It's up and it's stuck like beep. See, people can't move on to the next episode. They too busy trying to rerun and rewash and reseason. We not doing none of that. Well, okay, it's spring break, bitches. Okay, we're about to have summer fun. What are we talking about? We are not talking about fall, Christmas, or none of that. Happy New Year, bitch. Like, get with it.
Didn't. So drunk man got a crazy girl. Drunk man, crazy girl.
Love it. I love it. I hope they get married soon. I hope that their marriage work. I hope they whoop each other's ass.
That's gonna be. You know what? That's gonna be one.
Why the foreigners trying to make sure ice ain't on her neck? She living in a goddamn hut over there. She be happy to have American walls. The fuck?
You know what, Janet? I only could watch him in pieces because of the person that he is. Like, you know, I could watch him for maybe like 5 seconds, then I gotta leave, come back and watch 5 seconds because of the person that he is. I don't like the stuff that come out of his mouth.
After Daria's day, that was so fun. Me and her did 4 hours and 35 fuck shit. Okay. I swear to you, I left it there. I heard that like Clyde had went live and it was
like, you know, my notifications was crazy. It was like bloop, 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 bloop. Like,
that's what Janet does. Look what Janet did. Look what Janet did. Yeah, I've triggered London to go live because it got nuts. She's only doing this to try to make me mad, but it don't make me mad. Like, you can't make me mad. I made you so mad that you crashed out to fuck an American that don't got shit. That ain't as a bum ass.
Well, my opinion is she only was under you because she must have been plotting because she must have wanted them the whole time. Because
how can you
be friends with somebody and then be with somebody that was? I wouldn't do that tonight. That's just nasty.
No, but girl, because listen, when he was flirting, okay, we got to go all the way back to when I helped him the first time he went to jail off of Tracy, off of that episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go back there because that's when London came out of the darkness because I was over there with 7 Deadly Sins from the UK and that was her boyfriend. And I feel like she felt some type of way because he was over there loving on me. Okay. And so that was her like revenge was to come over there and try to flirt with Rob, but Rob flirt with everybody, and me and him were brand new. What happened was he was sitting there with nobody. Then when I come, all the trolls come, right? So that he was using that as an opportunity because it went from 5 people to 60 people, Grandma. Like, we were climbing fast. That's what he wanted. I knew what it brings, you know what I mean? Because Benji stops all that. See, he didn't ever do the number thing. He didn't ever use me for numbers, right? And so whenever we were doing that, me and her were friends. So when she's up there flirting with him and he's flirting with her, it was for the show. She's all like, no, you're my friend. Da, 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 da. I want to meet you when I come to New York. Da, da, da. You know, that shit. So showing pictures in the Instagram of our family, being all like, I got disability children. You already know my son, you know. So yeah, darling, we're not going to play like we weren't friends. So when I broke up with him and I went to this guy, I had met this guy on Benji's panel. His name was Cinderoni. I went over to Cinderoni's, and that's when she followed me over there. And that's when I was like, hold up, bitch, he's a doorway whore. Like, no, you're not coming over here to try to act like you're going to flirt with me and him, like, because she thought it was okay over there. So she got mad and went over to Bob's and started using his platform because she's a darkness witch. She will never come to the platform. She's something inside of her will break and she'll snap because she knows she can't take on the real trolls. She can't take on the UK trolls because again, they come and the one that showed us that information over at Darius. Shout out to Mike Hall throwing up gang signs because that was a UK person that showed us her information. She's not strong enough for my life. So good luck in your.
I just thought it was just like very distasteful. And then she goes to Claudivas and say whatever she said because I didn't watch it.
Lying and crying and whining, twerking and jerking, and thought Janet. I listened a little, but Daria was over there like, what they saying about us, using her little voice or whatever. And I tell you, I heard her a little bit, and all I heard her say was a lie. And see, that's the thing, London, is the truth is better than the lie because, honey, I can go round and round. You're the one that's going to be over there mad. You're spitting fire.
No, hey, everybody watch your man. London will come and get him. We'll see the cleanup woman. She will clean your man right up.
And she doing it on the live. That was the craziest thing that Mike Hall showed us was that she talks that nasty talk on the phone, Grandma Love. She'd be like, yeah, I wanna ooh. So how many men is she doing that with besides old boy now that she's got to lie and make herself look like she's a goody for him when again, bitch, you's a dick sucking whore out here. You been sucking American dick. So he up there like, I'm the only one that really fucked her. Oh, what? She been beating that goddamn bean for every other nigga out here and still probably is. Is that how she got the money?
And everybody done seen what his woman look like. Ain't that something?
And she ain't strong. You know how that nigga wants you up there 360. How many times did I have to 360 on the stage, Grandma Love, every time I came up there? He used to get mad when the camera wasn't on. So why all of a sudden is she in the background being the personal assistant? And that was the way to bring up. That's like your ex, and then here he comes with
that's because he don't want her to really get on camera so she can show what she really looks like right now.
Oh, she's a bad boy. Exactly, right now. Because all them other pictures are old, and we know, but the illusion that she's trying to create is so
But see, what people don't understand is that you age with time. And if you're not changing your pictures, first of all, a lot of these people, when they show their pictures, the ones that don't show their face and just show their picture, they done did so much to that picture and manipulated so much that they look good in that picture.
But everybody, she's a strong woman. But if I tell you that I know she's insecure, that's why she's not coming on camera. It's diabolical, Grandma.
But if you see a person in real life and they've got all these bumps or whatever or looking crazy, then that ain't the person that you saw when you were, you know what I mean? That's like catfishing. Same thing.
Well, I'm just saying.
See,
It's
the
just
point is me is there's a lot of videos out here, a video out here with me on camera. So I'm not afraid to come on camera. Even, you know, I got pictures with me with no teeth in on camera. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm
I
not
mean,
afraid of those, but it's just that, you know, I don't know.
Anthony made a good point, though. Here I come. Anthony made a good point, though, because
Are you gonna read what Anthony said so they know?
no, I'm looking at this weirdo that's trying to get in my Discord. That wasn't like King. You gotta like do a code. I don't know what all of it. If that was, oh, it said it was pending. Wait, it says my application. I think I might have rejected it. You should have put something that I know it's you. I know you was answering the questions like you're not talking to me. You're supposed to. Oh my God, Grandma Love. I think I just.
All right, do it again. Ken, cancel that one. Do it again.
Yeah, try to ask again and see. You gotta give me the code, nigga. You know, I just saw an application. I'm like, wait, it said anonymous, and the name said anonymous, and then it answered the questions like, I just met her, want to get the like what? Nah, nigga, you should have said. I know. I really believe you were just going by what it said, like. It said I would really like her video. Like, who the hell is this? Like, that's the. Oh, that wasn't you? That wasn't you?
Oh, okay. Well, we
Oh,
didn't. Don't worry.
hold on. Well, maybe I did reject it on a good thing because it said anonymous, and then it was like saying, like, okay, here, let me see. Oh my.
And we're going to take a brief intermission while she checks the
Okay.
Discord.
Huh? Yeah, you
I said
will.
we're going to. I said we're going to take a brief intermission while you check the Discord.
Yeah, because he's in there. He's in there.
Oh, he's there.
Yeah, he's in there.
You're in there, King.
You're in there, King. I got you. It should have said, hold on, because let's see. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
They trying hard to get in that Discord. No, y'all not getting in.
Yeah.
VIPs only.
We're not doing that. We get rid of motherfuckers. Ugh. Yeah, T Duck, you're gone. You're gone.
Yeah, we have gotten rid of your access, son.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, here go another one. Blake, you're gone. We learned how to get rid of folks. No cut.
All right, Blake, don't take my wrench, but she kicked you out.
No cut. No cut. Let's see. Let me stop. Yeah, let's see. How is Charlie's girl still in there?
I think you forgot to throw her out.
See? Look at that shit. That sneaky little dirty bitch.
She's kind of no. Listen, she kind of slow, so she probably didn't realize she was still in there.
Oh, she knew. She knew. She's laughing.
Well, guess what? She's out of there now.
Yep, they out of there. I got Eric. Oh, look, King's right here. Hello. Yep.
Don't be talking to you personally. He better hit the link.
I'm about to bring you upstage. There you go. Say hello.
Hello, everybody. I don't see Grandma Love though. That's crazy.
Well, she can hear you though. Grandma Love, you can hear him, right?
Yeah, I'm in here. I'm here. I can hear you.
She's on stage. We're on YouTube.
And you don't see me in the you don't see my name in the Discord because
So
it's under my
too, right?
Yeah, it's you're on stage too. I portal jumped you on stage, so we're breaking tonight. We're
listen. My name. You'll see me when I'm in the Discord. I'm under my regular name in the Discord.
Can you hear me, Grandma Love?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear her. I can only hear you.
Oh, damn. That's crazy work. He can only hear me. Can't hear you. Well, listen, hang up and then hit the StreamYard link.
Right, link.
Just look at the bottom of the phone, right? I'm going to stop sharing you, but look at the bottom of the phone and then you'll see the little phone thing and just hang up in here and then hit the StreamYard link that I gave you. All right, peace. You, buddy.
Stephanie, how you been? Stephanie, I need to find out. Stephanie, how you been feeling? What's been going on with you, honey?
Here come Bricky. Bricky wants to get in my Discord, talk about I'm a funny guy from YouTube. Nope. Boop. Nope. What we not going to do is act like everybody gets in the Janet's Discord. If I don't know you, nigga, you ain't allowed it. Good morning, Kev.
Hey, Kev. Kev be having it going on over there too. I just can't be dealing with him when he be going into politics. I stay away. But I watch all his other shows though. I just don't watch his politics shows because he be making me mad. Kev be making me mad.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay.
Yeah, Kev be making me mad on some levels, boy. Hey, King.
Yes, salute. That's so much better.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that Discord, we're gonna go in there and watch Nature Boy's movie, bro. And then we're gonna do commentary on it. So we're all gonna be in a Discord. And when you don't see me Monday through Thursday out here, I'll be in there with them.
Okay.
And then that way we don't, everything, we don't share nothing that happens in the Discord. You feel me?
Right. That's right on time.
That's why we got so many little people in there. So that way we keep stuff,
Yeah, real niggas do real things. If you ain't real niggas with Miss Brittany, you don't fuck with you gonna get up in there. Look at Benji. He came right here. He don't. Oh my God.
So King, what's been going on the street sector?
Why you do that? Benji,
a lot of
people out in the chat. Okay, hold up. Before we get to the street sector, let's not time people. Okay, let's be nice before the tea. I choked myself so we could divert from the content. So now let's get to the street sector. So listen. I know 10 seconds of you having fun. Okay, are you done? Benji, cut. But shout out to King. So King, we're being a little sassy, us ladies. We're grandmas. We're being sassy grandmas today, right? So like if you talk to grandma, right, and grandma's like, what's going on over there on 37th Street, son? I need you to tell it to us that way. Like, what is Marcus doing? You remember that from Boomerang, Grandma Love?
Marcus. But she had a little curl in her tongue, though. We can't do that part.
Okay.
So
and that's him, too. Well, it's a lot. Salute everybody. How y'all doing this morning? This grand rising. Hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, having
all is well, John. Hope all is well is with you, John.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm on Marcus's ass because, you know what I'm saying, he talked to my daughters. Ever since he talked to my daughters, I've been on his ass ever since. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to stay on his ass.
What is a grown man like him doing talking to your daughters? What's wrong with that man?
It's They used to call it the Howard Stern effect, but it's the shock effect. See, people like to shock you and awe so that you'll like crash out. Remember, King? The shock and awe, like pretending they love you so they can rip your spine out when you're just like an innocent person really caring about people.
But Janet, we're friends and I love you, but I don't call and talk to your son.
No, but you have
the
to
thing
protect
about
my
that,
son.
let me tell you about it though. Let me tell you about it. The reason why he did that because everybody started getting on his ass back then. You know what I'm saying? So he's always using some type of anybody for a shield when people start shooting at his ass, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Not for real, but I'm just saying like when it comes to the attack,
right?
You know, he's
in
a
the
bitch ass.
In the Matrix.
Yeah. Excuse my language. Yes, I'm just upset because he started talking to my daughter. You know, started asking them provocative questions that a grown man shouldn't be asking them children unless the children come to you and tell you certain things. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but even when you
daughter,
talk to children about those questions, respectfully, King, you are always present. A parent is always present when someone's talking to your children.
But in my opinion, it's not his place to ask that child about anything.
It's not. It wasn't his place.
Oh, I totally agree. Never.
And
he's
then
not
try
a
to
doctor.
slander me.
He's not a doctor or a therapist. So.
Right. And he tried to slander me, saying I'm not a good father when he didn't know the story why I wasn't talking to my daughters at the time. The reason why I wasn't talking to my daughters at the time because they're.
Look at God, because I don't think you should be telling that story. What happened? Grandma Love, breaker 19. Did you see it here?
I'm still here.
Your mic went out, King. But I feel like you shouldn't have to tell that story because that's the emotional like pain that they feed off of what happened, what really happened. It's like so they'll lie about.
I'm glad I got sons and I'm glad they're grown because I will go to hell for my kids. Go ahead.
You back, bro?
Yeah, bro. Can you hear me?
Yes,
see the reason, and then my daughters, you know, saying they were upset with me when their grandfather because I didn't like their grandfather, so they just felt some type of way. So when they started disrespecting me, I drew away. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I kept away from my daughters for a little bit, and don't even know the whole story. But you aren't trying to make me as some type of bad father. You know what I'm saying? I paid child support. I get refunded checks from my daughters from paying over child support. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to come out here and make me some type of bad father. So I'm going to stay on his ass until he's off of here, until he's off of YouTube. Because if I was to really step on in Atlanta and stuff like that, this is personal. This is highly personal with me, and many others that followed his ass. But I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm in the courthouse now. I'm in the courthouse, so I'm not playing with these people out here.
Not the courthouse.
I think sometimes they take stuff too a little bit too far, and they live dangerously.
Obsessive.
They do stuff on here that they know they won't even do it to somebody in real life because they got killed. Exactly. Left here.
And they're all in different states and cities and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Put narratives on you over some obsessive ass person. You know? They keep doxing families, but say they don't dox families. This is the reason why I don't step into many sectors because they're doing that. It's really childish at the end of the day. You're showing you're weak. You know what I'm saying? Like you taking, like if somebody getting on your ass and they dragging you, you get upset and want to dox their family. You want to call CPS. You want to do all kind of things maliciously to attack them, attack their jobs. I mean, I'm not for that. I'm not for that at all. We got to see each other. And that's what's going to happen.
And see that's what makes YouTube.
Healing.
That's what makes YouTube crazy because y'all take stuff off of YouTube into people's lives. Like when they was contacting my son, they didn't even get to talk to him because he looking at that number like I don't know this number, so he didn't respond. But not all people are like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, it's because they can't trigger you. They try to get something that would trigger you in real time. And that's what we keep saying, like, keep it on me. You already know you've lost. So you have to go to the ones that have nothing to do with this place, nothing to do with what you're doing, but you're so invested.
But that's when they lost, when they go to the people that don't have anything to do, don't even understand the internet, don't understand. Like, there's a lot of people that, that don't understand YouTube. And you go there, they looking at you all crazy, and you're bothered. And like I said, just because I wouldn't take a flight, you dig up some of my relatives, they may. You know what I mean?
Right. And that don't make you. Your relatives don't make you.
It's not just YouTube anymore. It really is not. It's really not. It's like you need security. Like, I have to pay for it. You have to pay to play.
And that's the weird part. That's the weird and frightening part.
I shouldn't have to pay for people to do certain things to make sure people stay away from me. Like, I'll be on a stage at another person's channel enjoying myself, and here come a weirdo. And I love the people that care about me. They're like, yo, you know who this person is? I'm like, yeah, code red. They like, oh,
but hell. Janet, remember when all that stuff was happening to us? I had a lot of people like really watching out for me. Because I wasn't scared, but the people in my real life, like, I mean, Joe, this guy.
What they do, King. They try to touch the people in your real life. He triggered you by talking about the one thing you care about. Remember how they did it? The ladies were doing it. So yeah.
Making narratives,
their lies, all of that.
Little girl.
Yep.
Now, when it comes to my little girl and stuff, I'm crazy about my little girl now.
I literally
I've raised her by myself.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Before she was born, I took care of her mother. Make sure she ate well, healthy and all. Because to have healthy children. You know what I'm saying? So to put some type of narrative or some type of thing, these people got some weird ass past.
Well,
at the end of the day, they got some messed up, messy passes. And they trying to portray with somebody else's and try to mix their story with it. And they're really telling the truth on themselves.
Yeah. This really happened to them. Know someone that it happened to, or they've done it to someone.
Or they done it. Yeah, weird.
Sir. But then too, you got to remember, you took care of your children, and you went through the struggle. Yes, they didn't go through the struggle, so they don't know. You know what I mean? They didn't have to struggle like you had to struggle to take care of your girls or me to take care of my boys. So they don't understand. You know what I mean?
Well, and they try to judge him because, like, it's almost like how we felt about New but now, like, look at how we feel about New New is still a single father, though. He don't got no wife. Okay. And he wants somebody to take care of them babies with him. This one right here ain't looking for no woman on YouTube to take care of him and his babies. You understand? He take care of his babies. And we ain't fucking playing around, Grandma Love.
That's what I'm saying. He's a single father trying to take care of his children. They don't understand the struggle of that.
Right. And you know why I salute him? Because we know the struggle. Yes, sir.
The people that they pull out to dock to come and attack you, they don't search up their past. They just use it and find a way to try to, gain content when it's false content. You know what I'm saying? It gets to the point where the harassing and the stalking and the obsession and invested in somebody's life, and you making your own storyline. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a point to where your storyline is gonna end, and it's gonna end in a sad story. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because my real life, you know what I'm saying? Sure. I survived the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've been through survive out here.
I've been through scuffles. I've been through hallway fights. You know what I'm saying? I've been through jail fights. I've been through a lot of stuff and survived. I don't have one scar on my motherfucking body. So the thing that they portray that they messing with in real life, yes, they will get touched. But I'm trying my hardest when it comes to my little girls. You know what I'm saying? My children. I got children that are in college. My oldest one's got a great job. My son is working. He has an awesome job. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of all my children. So when they come out here and talk crazy and stuff like that, and they're very easy to touch. But the thing is, they think that YouTube is their protector. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a whole bunch of people that ride that don't know you, but they're just broken, or they're vulnerable. A lot of good women and men are vulnerable on this app. You know what I'm saying? That need help. So this is the reason why. That's another reason why.
Loneliness
when
is
people
a
come to my
disease
channel,
now.
What's that?
Loneliness is like a disease now. Like, you know how like bipolar and schizophrenia is like a mental illness. Like loneliness is almost a disease to us, to where we're sickened by it, and it's causing you anguish and pain of like sickness, like a disease.
Exactly.
So if you're too lonely, you're infected, and then you're out here doing anything. You jumping in weirdos' windows, out in and out of cars, sucking random peas you never even seen before. You feel me? They crashing
Their
out.
actions,
Hills,
exactly. Their actions are showing that they don't do nothing in real life.
It's cool being a cokehead, and I sniff a coke. Yes, I will, but I will never lie and say that I got to do it to fucking go live. I'll never tell you I got to be a drunk to go live. I'll never tell you that I smoke a blunt to survive in my real time, to have to get up and wash my ass and brush my teeth just to survive. I don't drink lean. I never drank lean a day in my life. And if you had to drink lean so bad that now you suck down alcohol for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, who are you to judge me?
I'm here, y'all. I gotta go to the little ladies' room. I'll be back.
You gotta go to the party. Aw, it's party time. Those are the ones that get taken care of, King. Ones that act like they're babies. You ever notice these fat bitches got these baby voices?
Yeah.
Why you think they get people with this? Oh, when you tell the truth, King, they say, what about it? But if the woman get up there with the baby voice and start lying, why is that so convincing?
Because a lot of them are liars. A lot of them, it's a shadow of what they are. You know, at the end of the day, when they support these content creators and other subbies that are on this negative bandwagon, you know what I'm saying? It just shows what you're portraying on this app. You're putting your energy. It's very low frequency. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're causing people to get distracted, because whatever you're going through. See, the thing is, people are not really doing nothing or conducting and being social in real life with other people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the one sadness, and I understand, because some people are disabled. Some people, you know what I'm saying, can't do it. Some people are older. Some, you know what I'm saying? And there's mental illness. I get it. But don't come on this app and put your negativity because you can't do it in real life.
Right.
You know? They come on here, everything is an act. You know what I'm saying? They use this app as a punching bag. It's a punching bag, love. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what it is.
Because that song that I told you, it's my favorite song in Wonderland. Some of them want to use you, and some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you, and some of them want to be abused. I'm not your abuser, okay? I'm a healer. So if you take my interaction for granted, you'll lose. I won't, because you'll never be in my energy. You'll never be able to destroy anything that the Most High has for me. The creation is for us in itself to gather together of those of alike. You don't see birds of a feather flocking with other birds. You don't see that. You don't see animals outside of their, you know what I'm saying? So whenever people do all that, that's why I kept telling you, like, the energy that was created on that story about you and how we became friends. I told you that, right? I didn't lie. That was all that energy that is still going on. It's getting flipped around. It's like that movie Ricochet, where the energy go right through it and go right to somebody else, and right here, and then all of a sudden now they want to be famous. They want to be pretty. Everybody loves me. I just want to drag my friends into the ground. Like, what are you talking? You don't even know half these people, but if you really met them in real time, I told you that it's more diabolical.
Right.
It's like,
you know what's crazy? I still got my day one. You know, when they start talking,
Mhm.
who's in your chat, who who comments, who don't. I still
Yeah.
got all my day ones that come on there. You
Yeah,
know
you
what I'm
do.
saying?
Yeah.
And I see a lot of their channels, big channels, with a whole bunch of new people. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of new people that don't know understand what's going on, and then they begin to whitewash the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
You know,
And it
I
starts all
can't.
over again. I
Yeah,
told you that it starts all over again. That's what happens. Like when I go over, like even when I went to Daria, I love saying her name like that. But no, they
I
did the
could
same.
feel you.
Shut up, girl. Daria, darling. But yeah, they always do that. Don't hang with Janet. Don't be with you remember. They tried to come to your channel with all that.
yeah,
But like you said, I've been there since day one. I ain't going nowhere.
yeah.
We good.
It's going on 2 years. Two
Yeah,
years of
Oh,
we,
my
I ain't.
same
And you know, I
struggle.
definitely ain't going nowhere. I be up when you think I in the bushes. I be in the bushes waiting,
I know.
and I
I
lurking.
know.
was God. And the thing is like so like when Grandma Love was like why people get mad about a mod stick like I know, like, if King cleans all the wrenches and he accidentally takes ours, he'll give ours back. Just like how, we do over here. Whatever he's going to do, we can talk to him. We can go to him. It's not like that. It's almost like he said 2 years of friendship. We know exactly what he expects. We do it. We have fun. It's his world, right? And that's what
Right.
people won't let others do. Like they won't let you be great on your channel. Like I tell people, if they're gonna lie about you, just let them be great because no, if I don't watch, and it's just like a tree that falls in the forest, you don't hear it if you're not there. If I don't watch, I don't care. I'm not gonna watch. I didn't hear what you said, so nothing you said matters. It's a dud.
Exactly. That's how I feel when people try to make videos about me. I ain't gonna watch it, but you wasting your time for what?
because of
I
what
don't care.
It's because of what King said that they trying to get them people to want to like them, so they willing to use you and slander you and defamate you and make themselves the victim so that they can have all that numbers and views and
Well, the people that I like know I like them. Anybody else, that means I don't care too much for you. I don't like you. I don't.
the
You're
content would
boring.
be a lot better if it wouldn't be all this slander and jerking. Because
Right.
King said, King doesn't like to get dirty like this. Like he got to put his sneakers on, he got to tie his hair back, he got to go get his shooters, and he gonna be out here shooting this nigga all over the goddamn YouTube, like he
I've
said.
I've had people be disrespectful and nasty just for me saying hello. You don't know me, so
Well,
why you
Grandma
be
Love, let's talk about it because let's get sassy. So, King, one day I was over on a panel, right, and they was coming for me, and Grandma Love jumped up there. She jumped up there like y'all ain't gonna do Empress like that, and the lady went crazy, started swinging on Grandma Love. Grandma Love was kicking her in her kneecaps and popping her on her head. That's so
Wow.
funny, and
that's
then
because they'll sit up there and act like you nonchalant, like I don't even like you for real. I'm on here watching like everybody else being nosy.
the
But I
lady
don't like you.
put her address in the back, a fake address in the back, like Grandma Love was going to meet up with her.
I you
That's
know what?
crazy.
I wouldn't have met her behind. I wouldn't have met her. But I
Oh,
know and probably know enough people in her area. I'd have sent somebody over there to scare the mess out of her. I
we
ain't gonna meet
had a nigga
nobody.
pull up on her, bitch. See that? Oh, let's do that. Let's talk about that though. This is a trending thing on YouTube that's always been King. But so they say, oh, put your address in the back. We'll meet up, and I will bop 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 you, right? Well, I've seen some
Right.
meetups, right, kid, where they go to the place and they meet up, and then they like fake fight, and then they're friends again, and then you're like, wait a minute. I thought you was one of them. Like, but you did all of
Like I tell anybody, I am not
That's
going
crazy.
no to nobody. I'm not King make me mad. I'm not going to Florida. before. I'm not coming to Pittsburgh to be trying to fight nobody.
Imagine meeting up with a man on YouTube. You're a man, and you meet up with another man to fight him. But when you get there, he like, let's go get some drinks, King.
Can you imagine me arguing with Stephanie and trying to go all the way up there where she lived just to fight her? You crazy?
In Washington, man.
Are you crazy? I could spend that money, buy me some outfits with that money. I could do.
Yeah, let me do me though real quick. Watch this, Grandma Love. What if me and Daria fight and I go to California and make a mud pool and me and Daria can wear some bikinis and wrestle in the mud together?
No, we ain't doing that. That don't look right.
All right. I'm going on mute. Fuck.
They is not doing no mud wrestling. Listen. That seems like you trying to have a good time, not go there to fight.
Yeah. Oh. She said she wanted to have a threesome with me. I ain't forgot.
Oh no, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna have to that's all right, Doria. No, she's not allowed to have threesome.
Okay, King, I can take you over there, King. Let's go to California, King. She said we could have
well, you listen.
She said me and her could have a threesome. I'll be like, well, I brought King along with me.
Listen, we were supposed to go to California in July. I gotta check that date. But anyway, yeah.
All the scissors. We'll be scissoring.
That's the reason why I don't go back and forth with these niggas on there. That's the whole reason, because half of them I think they like you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't go back and forth with these dudes on this app.
Hey, King, they be mud wrestling, King, and you'll be all happy. You'll be having a Kool-Aid smile and a grin and all that. Watching them girls roll around in mud.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make her wear a bikini so her boobie accidentally fall out. You need a good titty to fall out in a mud wrestle. I got fat titties, so we can't have my titty fall out. We gotta keep mine. Yeah, I'm gonna go to California mud wrestle Daria, and King's gonna referee.
Wasn't that girl? Remember when that girl went to fight that other girl, and her son jumped in the fight?
Oh, that was the Mo 3 sector, Queen 88, and what was her name?
Wasn't it Cream or
Pressure something? Something pressure.
Yeah, that girl took with the fight. That girl.
Her name was Aisha.
Well, they went to fight the girl, and the mom was fighting, and the son jumped in the fight.
Oh,
King.
it was not Aisha. She was
How
pregnant.
old was the son?
The other girl. Wait, it was Cream.
That's what I said. What's her name? Cream.
Yes, ma'am. But it was supposed to be because she was pregnant. So Cream fought for Isha and fought 88, and then Isha and 88 fought because that was the other.
That was crazy, kid. You had to be there to see it. I'm like, really?
Yeah, they squared up in the park, King.
They got it on video.
Is like, why the women?
Yeah, we was watching it.
Yes, I watched it live, but that's a perfect example, Grandma Love, that the women met up and whooped ass, King, but the men meet up and shake hands and go get fucking drinks. I think something's wrong with
hell no.
That's something work. That's work.
No, that would never work with me. You talking about my
the number one best fight on the internet that I seen was Nature Boy making them girls fight, and that one was the number 2 fight.
Well, me and Daria can do paint if she doesn't want mud. I'm just saying we can roll around, fight, and paint. We can Twister. We can play Twister and see who gets locked up first.
We gonna gather all them videos and label them. We gonna do the from the best to the worst fight.
Well, yeah, Marcus with Quita and Maya fight. You know, they both had black eyes, so that was a good fight. You know, like I said, Quita got out of jail. Quita got out of jail.
It's trending, Grandma Love, because
Marcus instigated Maya to fight with Quita when she got out of jail. So those two end up meeting each other. You know, we get to see the fight, but we saw black eyes. Both of them had black eyes at the end of it.
Damn.
You know,
yeah,
that's
well,
why I call him
from the beast on his ass.
I'm telling
said
you,
the beef
we
stuff
need
is
to
on the back.
gather all the videos of people fighting and doing them, from best to worst.
Well,
Yeah,
a
so
lot of people have either shown up and not shown out or shown up and showed out. But yeah, no, they were sick about Troy's world. He's from the beef sector though, but he's like an outcast from the beef sector. But they were clipping him because I guess he was on Marcus's ass, literally. Because he he's like that. He's one of those ones that's back in the day that you just know. He was Miami Vice gay. There's Miami Vice gay. Okay. There's Three's Company gay. Okay. We know all of them.
But Janet, you know what? There is a bad, you said only the men. No, there's some women that say they gonna fight and don't fight. Like the time when this girl Jazzy was meeting up, and her diva and a jokey always making times of when they was gonna meet at this park. Like, who makes an appointment to meet the fight? I've
Damn.
never made an appointment.
Speaking of that, where's a jokey?
I don't know. I'm glad that happened disappeared.
Wow.
I wish Let's Get It would disappear like a jokey did. I'm sorry. I wish that happened just disappear and never come back.
Yeah, that's
Because
crazy.
I'm tired of her. I am so tired of Let's Get It and Say It.
She's a fellow PA person, King, and she's
No,
tired of her.
she one of them types that never show her face but got so much to say about somebody else. And she posts old videos and then she filters them up and put them on YouTube.
Well,
Because she's ugly for real.
Obsolete now because
Let me stop, control myself. I'm getting ready to lose it because that lady make me lose control.
Yeah. Let's drink some water. Let's get some water.
I will go drink my coffee.
Coffee makes us jittery. Let's all just stay focused.
right.
You know what? When somebody, you know what it is though. When people go around acting like they don't like me, you don't like me for what? What do you know about me that you don't like?
Oh, I love that, but they won't come tell you because I love to hear why they don't like me though. You know why, King? Because they sound stupid when they're saying it. Like, I don't even know you, but you don't like me. Go ahead, tell me why you don't like me. That just sounds stupid.
The reason why they don't like you is because you got sons that love you. You got people that love you. You interact with real people. You know what I'm saying? You got ideas. You're not simple. You're not how should I say, like
helpless.
The narrative that they try to play you as. You're not the story. You're not the real storyline. You're made up.
Don't need a coin.
You're a real person. So that's the reason why they attack you. You know.
Well,
and they attack me for crazy reasons, though. They attack me because I'm like me. I have to explain stuff in the way I need to explain it. I'm sorry, I'm not talking hip and cool, and I don't have these punchlines and these. I gotta be who I am, and I'm all right with who I am. But they'll try to make you feel like it's not cool, all right, to be who you are, and I refuse to let people change me.
Oh, hell yeah. I wish I would give a fuck. I ain't got no fucks to give on none of that.
Like when me and Janet spent time together when she came down here, we had a ball.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, we did.
She took me to Europe and back, but we had a ball.
I'm a vibe though. So that's what I'm saying. I know I'm a vibe. That's why I say you missing out not being in my energy, and I only allow certain shit. I don't allow all that extra shit, bitch. You ain't never controlling no motherfucking emotions around here. Bitch, you can suck on my big toe and you can lick the left butt cheek and then whisper in my ear behind my neck and tell me how much you love me. Because again, I wish a nigga would. You could never tell me I'm not loved. You could never tell me that nobody don't want me. You could never. You could say it all the time and try to speak it into existence. But no, I know who I am, King. That's why they mad. You know what I mean? Because when you out here, it hits a little differently out here when they, like I said, doing to your family, doing certain, And so they try to create another person for you. Like, are you really king of commentary? Because we already know your real name, but are you really your real name or the king of commentary? You feel me? Just like you know, Miss Brittany, hey King, and we also know real name, and that's why I always say that in real time. Like we already know that we're these actors and
And
actors.
see, that's why I don't like. I don't have low self-esteem in my real life,
Right.
and that's why I don't come out here acting like I tell you I am who I am. Accept me for who I am. No, I'm not the rich person out here. I don't have a hope, but I have a peace of mind.
That
I could
part.
be, you
My
could be
mama
broke
said
and have a
that's the
peace of
secret
mind.
to life. My mama said that's the secret to life, Grandma Love, and they don't know how to get it. They don't know how to get the peace of mind, King.
But they too busy trying to get this money from this person and get this couple dollars from that person. And the first thing they want to be like, you're broke, you're broke, you're broke. I'd rather be broke and have a peace of mind than to have a whole bunch of money and worry about who's trying to get it.
Yeah, but Grandma Love, being broke be what? That all your bills is paid, that you're okay, that you ate
Right,
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that you was
right,
able to brush your teeth and use your
right.
soap, not
Yeah.
ask somebody for nothing. You know how many motherfuckers is on the phone right now asking a motherfucker for something?
Well, I sure don't have that problem, but
Hey,
but
man.
I'm just saying because people thought they were, oh, you broke, you ain't got no money, and you ain't got this, and you ain't got that. You too busy focused on what I ain't got.
Right. And not what they doing. Because,
Very
you know, a
true.
lot of these closets, King, are dirty. And I mean dirty. Like, imagine if a woman was in the background playing with her coochie, talking on the phone and talking sexual to all these men. And then now you and her are in a relationship together. But she didn't tell you about all that until she told you about it. Wouldn't you think she's still doing it? Or that she's capable of manipulating you with it? If she was manipulating other people with it, doing all that flicking on popping pussy.
Because a lot of them are hiding who they really are. You know what I'm saying? They're hiding who they really are. So they come out here so hard to try to and be invested in somebody else's life to hide the truth of what they really are. You know, that's what it is at the end of the day. That's the reason why they're easy to dox people and shit. But when they get doxed and you
They
find out
snap.
the truth about their stuff, it's like
Yep.
they're worse than you. You like, oh, why am I fighting you? You ain't shit.
Well, they
That's
can
why
hide from the
I'm usually going
people
back
on
and forth.
here. They can hide
I'm
certain
not
stuff
going
from the
back and
people
forth
on
with no
here.
clown ass dude or no goofy ass female. I'm not going back and forth with them out
He
here no
is
more.
on.
Well, they
Mhm.
can
I'm
hide
trying
stuff out here, but God knows the truth. So you can do all the stuff you're doing out here, but we the one that's going to judge you. The higher
Right,
power going to judge you, not
right.
me, not us.
Universe is gonna make it right because when you looking like a goofy, we're gonna laugh, and then people say, "Oh, you laughing?" Nope. For he who without sin cast the first stone. As soon as you threw that stone, bitch, it came back and smacked you in your head,
I
ho.
I be telling people in
that's
my
what happened
real
with
life.
Marcus.
I be telling people in my real life, people don't understand. They when something happens to you, it happened because of something that you did.
Yep.
It don't happen like if somebody like if King was do something bad to me, he gonna get it back. He don't have to get it back that day. But throughout his life, something's gonna happen. It's because you done did some
Exactly.
stuff for somebody. Karma
It's
don't come
called
when you
reaping
want
what
it to
you
come.
sow.
It comes when it
Right. And
comes, you
some
know?
people storm your energy because they know you don't have that pathway and they cause the conflict though. Let's talk about it. Like certain shit happened to you
Exactly.
and a motherfucker that set you up. You like, well, damn, I gave you a couple of dollars and that's what you did. Like, I mean, my God, I could have just left you alone. Like, you'd be like, damn, I looked out for a mother. It'd be something. And they right there snapped out and then go goofy on you. And you're like, what? Like, but you know what? It
Hmm.
is what it is. Like, just stay calm and watch how things change when you don't give it no energy. See, it wants to feed off your pain and you screaming about it and hollering about it. Just let it go. It's okay. And let's see how this works. Let's see if we can like when you offset the energy of something, like if everything's all negative, grandma love, right? As we see, and you just
Hmm.
like, oh, okay, that's cool. All right, whatever. No problem.
That's exactly what's going on with Marcus. when he talked to my daughter, he's been going downhill. His Jeep crashed within probably a couple of weeks after that. You know what I'm saying? He's been going through hell. He's been in and out of jail already. You know, he's got so much cases on him, allegedly. That's what the streets are talking about. So
Well, see,
it's called reaping what you sow.
yeah, you reap. Well, that's what Grandma Lovelace said. That's what I said.
Just like I said, it don't come when you want it to come, but it's going to come because everybody has to pay for things they have done to people. Whether you get in an accident, rather whatever. It's because of the stuff that you did that you just paying prices for it now.
Yeah.
And they be like,
Right.
oh, I wonder why that happened. Think all the stuff you done did.
Or woe is me when it's happening to them.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? The reason
Yeah.
why they don't know that because they're part of the fallen.
Oh
They're part
yeah,
of the lost
the
souls.
fallen. I call
So
them
they're not gonna get the
Yeah.
answer. They're not gonna. There's no repercussion
right
what they're
because there's
doing
no
in this
right away.
lifetime till it's over.
Right.
Till it's over,
That's
then
the
they're gonna
same
find out.
thing. That's the same thing with Janet. Everybody seeing what was going on. And they pick up the same garbage that that she got rid of to see if they can fix it or make it different. But then the garbage do the same thing. They do the same thing to them that they were doing to her.
Well,
Exactly, and it's called being a reprobated mind, having a reprobated mind.
Thinking stuff gonna be different with you than it was with that last person. No, if the person was a messed up person to the other person, they're gonna be a messed up person to you.
yeah, people want that though. They feed off the pain. I told you. Because again, nobody like that man. I'm telling you, King. No, nobody like that man. yeah.
And that's why I wouldn't talk to nobody on YouTube. Nobody. I don't know who you are and what your past is, and then you be doing to me what you did to somebody else.
Oh, they will. Oh, they
No.
will. That's why they will again keep on blackballing me, keep on telling lies about me, and again I will
I'd
keep.
rather be old fashioned and meet somebody the old fashioned way, face
Yeah.
to
Yeah, the
face.
reason why they do that because they're looking for clout. So say if you did meet somebody off this line that that backtracking the storyline, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be in pins and needles with that person. You might as
Yeah.
well just hang it up because whatever they put out there and stuff like that, it recycles back in a different form. So you're gonna have trust issues. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be insecure with them people. They're gonna be the same way with you. So it defeats the purpose of trying to like really connect with people on this line. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're
So
not being.
I conduct with real life people like I've been doing. I never met anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I was never on YouTube meeting people. You know what I'm saying? So meeting real people in real life is a lot better than online right now.
Yeah, I think you done good, Ken. You learned the lesson. Things happen, bro.
Did he dodge the bullet? Hey, Benji.
uh,
Welcome.
So y'all,
What's up?
We're
What's
up here
up?
talking about people on YouTube, the energy, the fake actors and actresses, the crisis actors on YouTube.
y'all know a couple.
I know you do.
Salute, Benji. What's up?
What's up?
King Benji King.
What up, sir? How you doing? Grandma love.
What's
You guess you can say anything?
You know Grandma Love underneath you.
I think so.
No, let's put you. What you mean you think so, man?
I said hello, like I said hello, low.
Hello.
In between lighting my cigarette. I'm lighting a cigarette, y'all, so don't be spreading the rumor that I'm lighting something else. It's a cigarette.
Cigarettes got cat poop in them. Breaking news.
Oh, would you please don't even go there? Why you gotta be disrespectful, Janet? Why?
Well, coffee got mold in it too, because it's not regulated to sell coffee in the United States. So
Why you gotta go there, Benji? Now I'm not even drinking my coffee thanks to you.
Well, that's why it gets you dizzy and stuff because of the mold in it.
Yeah, I love it. I be shaking and dizzy and
The
shit.
mold gets you dizzy and jittery. That's why it gets you jittery because of the mold that's in coffee.
Now I can't even drink my coffee. I don't
Coffee and
appreciate that. I still
cigarettes.
got a half a
Poop
cup
and
over there.
mold. Poop and mold in the morning. Let's go, America.
Can't beat it with a wooden stick.
Can't do it without the mold and the poop. Let's go.
We drink my coffee too, and I'm about to smoke some tobacco, but it's not a cigarette. Shit.
Okay.
Hey, Mary Jane. Let's go.
It's too early for all that, y'all. It's
No,
too
it isn't.
early.
It was 11:11 and you missed it.
I didn't even. I have one, but it's too early for all that. Too early for all that.
We're not drinking no alcohol. We ain't do no pills. We're safe. We ain't snorting.
It's too early for the
We're good.
for the plants. It's too early for the plants.
Now,
It's too
Mary
early for that.
Jane is a very lovely lady who will show up and make you feel fine. Okay.
Yeah, in the afternoon, maybe like
Nope.
4,
Early
3.
in the morning, I roll.
That's why they can't think in the morning. That's why. King, take notes now. Take notes. Write it down. That's why they can't function in the morning. They too busy got plants and all that in their lungs.
Wait a minute. So can I get excused, King, for being under the influence of Mary? Can I get
That's why they don't think well. I'm telling you, pay attention to them too.
A note?
Pay attention to
Love
them.
got a blunt. I'm telling. Okay, hold up. I'm telling. Fuck you. I'm telling. She got a blunt right there. What's she talking about? What's she talking about?
But I didn't smoke a damn thing. I've been smoking this cigarette that I'll put out 100 times because keep going out because I'm talking to y'all.
But she want to talk about
it.
Later on, I'll show you my eyes. They are nice and bright and beautiful.
Cause I got high. That song was trending in the 90s. Cause I got high. So don't play with me.
You know he won his case.
Yeah.
Afro Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won his last case.
Good.
So wait a minute. He was in trouble?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, he had did a video of them coming into his house. So he did a video, and so the police got upset and said, that's invading privacy. So they tried to sue him and counteract. They lost it, so he was able to come and win. And so he won that case. But they took like $500 from the $5,000 they took from him or something like that. So he had him on the news. I remember that. So he had him on the news and everything like that, and made him count the money again. And so they gave him back his money.
You know what, Janet?
What?
Janet, you know what? When you turn 65, the state of Pennsylvania give you money towards smoke.
Oh shit!
They give you I think it's $50 or $60 towards it. Ain't that something?
All of the lights.
The state of Pennsylvania paying people to smoke. Ain't that something?
I want to pay the smoke. I got 20 years. It's like, no,
hey, classic. Always shout me out. That's why I be all the way up in his channel. I be having my big ass face up there like, hey.
All of the lights. Yeah, well, I'll smoke with the Pennsylvania.
He's Classic is the only one when I be like, hey, besides King, be like, hey, he be like, hey, blah, 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 what you doing?
Well, some people speak to everybody and then they leave certain people out so like they know that they're not spoken to. And then some only speak to the people they know.
That's me. I shout out to everybody that come on my chat, or if I feel that you have a good comment or good sense and you've been following me, I'm gonna mod you up. You know what I'm saying? Like
King just
like
start talking. He'd be forgetting to say hi to everybody. He'd be like blah 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 blah. I'm like, that's just him. Let him do his stuff.
I do, especially when I'm upset. When I'm upset, I just because I lose focus. You know what I'm saying? When you're upset, you kind of go everywhere. So
Hey,
I want to make sure I get my message out. You know. So,
right. And you gotta stay to the goal of, like you said, letting it out. Like, I'm here for this. This is what I'm talking about. Cause I
right.
know. Yeah, you be scatterbrained because you be, like you said, pissed. But maybe sometimes get the pissed out and then come live and then make it a joke, right? A joke about
Right.
how
Right.
pissed you were about it,
Well,
right?
the end of May is the Afro American festival.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm going to a new location this time to film so I can get everything.
Oh, cool. We filmed it
So
last year.
mhm. So I'm going to another spot this time. I want to go closer to where they're doing the judging. So that's what we're doing. I think it's like the 28th, I want to say.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's the last Saturday of May.
In
So,
Pennsylvania.
so we get to see the babies again and see
Yep.
what they're doing.
That was really cool. That festival was really nice.
But
And it's
they
nice
doing
to share that with
they
us. That's on the other side of Pennsylvania, King, and they have a festival for the children on the African American thing. So it's really
and
nice.
they doing what you call them now because they have been asking for people that want to perform. They doing like Showtime at Apollo type.
Oh,
So we're going to see how that works.
okay.
So I will definitely be filming more down there when they're doing that, so y'all can see the different acts. I got some stuff in store. So be looking out. Anybody that didn't subscribe, please subscribe so you can see it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got to
let's share it out.
channel, girl. That was a great plug. We got to get your channel.
Yeah, but I'm gonna I'm gonna be out there pretty early, and then I'm gonna go home, and then I'm gonna go back out there again since I have a lot of time on my hands now.
Oh my God. That was another thing that we were talking about. When people got a lot of time on their hands, they come here and they do fuck shit, and then they be like, "This ain't really me." But is it a part of them for real? I'm just
No.
wondering because Blended Healing said earlier that this ain't just YouTube. This is their reality. Like, and when it starts becoming real here, then
See,
again,
that's the difference in me. This wouldn't be my reality. I could find something to do. Like
oh
when just like when King go live sometimes when you go live, I be on the computer. I could find enough stuff to do in the house that I don't have to, you know what I mean?
well, I mean, I don't go live often, so I appreciate you. I like hanging out with you, and I like hanging out with King, and I always hang out with Benji. I'm always over there, but like I don't be out here through the week because, like I told y'all, my 40 hours mean everything to
But
me.
I ask you questions a lot. You answer a lot of questions that I don't understand.
Yeah, because it's like a repeated energy. That's what I was saying to King earlier, Grandma Love. The things that we see happening now and new things, right? Because we see new things, but it's almost similar to before, where, like you said, certain people come out here and then now they want to tell the truth. Certain people come out here now they're best friends. Certain people know they got doxed and they sitting with the doxer. You know that they'll dox children, but you sit with them, but you want to talk about us sitting with someone else. It's so
Exactly. That part. That
And
part right
unless I'm
there.
gonna get $1 million, I try to be truthful and honest because listen, you gotta keep up with a lie. I ain't got time for all that.
I don't got time. Fuck that. I don't even know you like that to worship you. You're not getting my energy like that. That's another thing. Because again, that shit they feed off the energy of people worshiping them. We're not going. We don't
I'm
need
like this. Do I be nosy and be in people's chat looking at what be going on? Yes. But I don't take it and internalize it and be like, because I don't care.
oh, like you're
I,
a part of it, King. You know how they'll be like, and you did this to so and so on this channel, and this is why we don't like you, King. You're like, who are
Right.
you? Like, yep, that's that. And like it because you know why? This is interactive TV. Let's be clear. The entertainment is to be entertained, right? But they're allowed to come and like touch the actors and the actresses.
Yes, I spoke on that too. I sure did on my other channel. You know, like how you gonna attack that? You know what I'm saying? The co-hosts and the stars. Where does it come? Like if okay, I'm Bill Cosby, you know, and you can just say anything you want to say, and Bill Cosby gets the message. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
because that's how that is set up. Because when the movie went out, when the TV show went out, you watched it. So where did you critique it at? You talked to people about it, right? But then when social
right,
media came, it changed it. And so again, interactive TV is where they're at, and we're a part of that. If you're going to be on a platform that's created for entertainment, because now they're like, let's see if we can do this, this, and that to the actor and then see how he reacts, because they want you to be up there like, chat, I'm snapping out, chat, help me, chat, what should I do today, chat, what should I wear, chat? Then they're like, oh, and they're feeding off of all of that, you understand? See, here we're different, so we're always gonna move different, act different, and then like, wait a minute, you come knocking on the door, we're like, hold up, this ain't that type of party, and they're like, why
right,
can't
right,
we get everywhere else we go, we're allowed in. Well, guess what? This ain't that. How about that? And they're like, you like in the NBA game, whenever they go up and they go up to do the ball and they go to hit the ball into the net and they have the elbow up in the air, and then the man right there in front, he act like he got hit with the elbow so hard that he go down and hit the floor, and now it looked like he fouled him, right?
right, right.
Dramatized that fall, didn't he? And now he up there shooting free throws. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. That's what they do. They act like you go up and alley oop and be like, bitch, and then what? And show receipts.
You
Tell
talking
them,
about LeBron James? Okay.
First of all, I ain't gonna be collecting 99 videos, clogging up my storage trying to prove a goddamn thing to these people.
facts. I'm not proving shit, bitch. You
You
like it.
sitting over there and storing
You
all
said
that
it.
stuff, and now you gotta get a new computer because you got so much bull from years and years of stuff they did. No, I tell you what I seen, and if I liked it or not, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, I could.
You either take my word or guess what? So what? I don't care. Let's
Well,
go
they
on.
ruined that for the internet, right? Because you could just take someone's word and they believed everything was said. So if you're telling the truth
Exactly.
and you can say it over and over and over, that's the echo. That's the change in the echo effect.
But that's why say what I'm gonna say, and either you believe it and take it for word value, or go on with yourself. I don't care if you don't believe me or not.
Facts. Because
That's
again,
the way I be looking at it.
King, the truth will just be constant. You'll say it over and over. Like I said, it'll fuck up the echo because they're
Like
loud.
it was a lady on here years ago.
Yeah,
That lady was up almost 8 hours trying to pull receipts, looking through all this stuff. And I'm thinking in my mind, lady, give it up. What are you prove? Why are you trying to prove something to people for? I mean, she was exhausted. You could see it in her face.
because that energy will cause them to stroke out, and then it will be drained and put somewhere wherever the bigger echo.
Hey, hypnotic touch, sis.
We love you, hypnotic touch.
If
Which
you if
Or
you
it's
on
a
here,
psychological thing too. It's a psychological thing too. You know, they start to believe the lie and stuff on their own self, and they got to put themselves in check. You know, this is where you fall into a rabbit hole. Don't fall into that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Check
yeah,
yourself. Um, like Grandma Love said, you don't have to prove to them, but you just know the truth and you stand on that truth.
that's what I said. We're all mad.
but we're in
It's
the time of validation though too.
yeah,
Yeah, validation is everything. You know what I'm saying nowadays because of all this internet shit and from catfishing and people making up rumors and lies now. So you know what I'm saying. So rumors and lies go so far now. You know what I'm saying, and then it gets exaggerated. You feel me? So then you kind of have to like You know, you could be a prominent person, or you could be a prominent person in your life, right? You could be somebody, and the motherfuckers come on here and just damage your whole whatever you got going on for real. It's not, it won't even be true. You know what I mean? So now you got this, you know what I mean? So it can throw off your image too if you're on here. Say if you're on here to be on here, try to do something to try to make a change in the world, right? And
Yeah.
people try to, and then people try to damage your you know what I'm saying, your character, your image. You know what I'm saying? And to plenish you, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
No.
you gotta kind of somewhat like, hold on, no. You know, you gotta not prove to them, but you gotta kind of like validate yourself in a way to be like, nigga, hold on, you got me fucked up because this is what this. You know what I'm saying? Though.
Oh, that's
Right.
interesting. I didn't look at it that way. You right.
Exactly what he's saying.
That's true.
Mm.
And just like the narrative they try to put on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like no couple can co-host or, you know what I'm saying, try to be a good friend or team up without putting the narrative of you know what I'm saying, being together.
Trust me, I know.
Like I said, there's people that don't have love in their real life either, and
Right.
they want to try to put people together, or they want to put a narrative on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing I'm hating. I hate that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I do.
It's like this movie, They Live. They want you to see something, and then when you see something else, then you know what I mean? They don't want that. This movie was so powerful, and it never.
It's faking until they make it. You know what I'm saying? Damn near.
Yeah, that is that's been a saying for a long time in America, Benji.
Oh,
Americans fake
I
it.
think
till
I said
they
that to
make
you
it,
this
goddamn.
morning, Janet, didn't I? I think I said that to you this
Get
morning.
mine from the ground. No, I pray to the most, honey, all my life, honey, blood, sweat, and tears, honey. I earned
You
it.
sure do, Classic. Classic
hey,
be over there.
And I
Classic
ate
be
it.
over there with 3 people in there. He's making the whole darn show. I'm like, well, go ahead, boy.
Well, because
so
real
bad.
niggas do real things, and sometimes again, they, like I said, they're blackballing me. They are in a fucking secret society, like stay away from
Likewise,
her, or we're gonna cause conflict in your life.
likewise. Right.
Diabolical shit. Like they will call your mama if you go over there and fuck with Janet. Like what?
Facts.
Wow. Wow. That, but I'm nobody though. Okay.
But yeah,
You
that's why.
better stop. You better stop
That's
being
why. That's
prejudice
why I
first,
clock in to
Janet.
work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I clock in. Like, I ain't going to nobody.
Y'all know Janet don't like black folk.
I'm white. I'm white. I'm white. I'm white. I'm white.
That's funny.
I've embraced the white.
That's what the fight was when I had to fight with her. Because
Yo.
some lady was calling her saying that she don't like black people.
Yeah.
So me and her we was like, no. What the fuck you talking about,
Oh,
lady?
yeah, I don't either.
I'm white. I'm from Germany, y'all.
I fuck with niggas.
Yeah, moving right along. So, yeah. What we not going to do is ever ask any of these people to like worship us, right? Because in the long run, when you have a niche and you're just who you are, then that's what really brings the stage and the funniness, and people don't like take over your show, because people think that they're doing something when they come up and like take over the show, you know, and it's not that. It's when you can sit there with new people and groove and shake and
So
jab.
what's the new niche then? What's this new niche that we're in? And because everybody just gets on panels and goes around and I mean just like talks about people, right? I don't ever see no like from all these talk shows panels that we on, I don't see nothing about nothing, right? It's just about what's going on. So what would it be like a talk show niche or something like that, or something like that? I mean, or live podcast niche or something like that? Because there's nobody teaches beauty, nobody teaches health, nobody teaches doctor shit, nobody does none of that. You know what I'm saying? If they're doing verticals like that, then they're got bots and shit in their shit, right? For them, you know what I'm saying? They're using somebody else's content, right? And then other people like us, right? Sassy Sunday, right? Nothing really, just talking about whatever, right? So what niche that there has to be a set niche for that, for this then, you know what I'm saying? Because this ain't no niche right now, really. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like get it how you live off this shit, like what we do, really, you know what I'm saying? Unless you do something on your channel, period, you know what I'm
That
saying?
is the niche, like to be able to turn it on and not be scripted and just have fun and change the topic. It's a
Mhm.
rotation,
What is it called?
huh? Of the
What,
topics.
what we call it?
It's a
What we
round
call it? Niche.
table. It's a round table. It's a round table discussion of allowing
Mm-hmm.
everyone to speak. So it's
Mm-hmm.
a simulation of a broadcasting of a round table discussion. It's not. We're not doing radio. We're not doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not doing special events. Like you said, we're doing Sassy Sunday. So me and Grandma Love are
Mm-hmm.
are doing something, right?
Right.
You guys are
Right.
added, and you guys are sitting at the table with us, and then we're going in a circle. So like even when you talked, King bounced off of it, right? So it's
Right.
Right.
gender war
So
topic.
now talking niche.
Yeah, some people can't, so they have social disorders, so they can't like move it around the table. So like what if you didn't let Grandma Love talk and you just kept talking to King? Every time Grandma Love talked, you never responded to it, but you just kept going back to King. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I talk, because I'm the host, right? You kept interrupting me going back to King. Are
Mm-hmm.
you doing round table effect? Are you breaking the
No,
inner?
now I'm acting like I like King or something.
Well, again, or are you calling him out because you're jealous that he's here sitting with us? And so
Mm-hmm.
you're messing up the effect because when King came, I told him,
People.
two sassy grandmas are sitting up here having a discussion and we're going into trending topics, real topics, and we're vibing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you came up, you already know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing because you came through the back door. So let's say you got upset and then you started to like change it to like dragging somebody in the chat that
Mm-hmm.
didn't have nothing to do with the topic, and then King's like trying to get back on topic, and then he starts arguing with you because you just
Mm-hmm.
wants to get back on to what he came for, right?
Mm-hmm.
You doing something else that caused Grandma Love to get upset that she's looking for me to check you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we're going back. We're all out of sync. Now we're just throwing everything off. But see, us doing what we were doing when we're going around and around on the topics, we're basically doing what we said we were going to do. So a lot of people can't stick to that without being scripted to something. We're not scripted, me and you, because you already know what we're doing, right?
So what would we call that niche?
I definitely would say that it's public speaking.
A public speaking niche, because YouTube needs to know that, so that niche can be filled in. You dig what I'm saying? Because from
Oh,
as a
the
YouTube,
people
it's
in
not a niche
blogs
for
or
us.
entertainment. You can do the people in blogs or entertainment. Because
Yeah, but that doesn't even pick up that well. You dig what I'm saying? It's not more. You know what I'm saying? Like when you can put like really a niche. You know what I mean? Yeah.
on the thing, but that's
Mm-hmm.
saying that's the entertainment or people in blog.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, there's categories back in the when even when you do the StreamYard, it asks you that. But there's categories on your channel. Go to the studio. It
Okay.
asks what your channel's about.
Yeah, facts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real talk though. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, King. If you go in your studio on the computer, go through
Uh-huh.
your classification. It'll ask you where your channel should be labeled.
Okay.
And it definitely don't say no fuck shit.
Mm-mm. Yeah, and
But
that's
Here you go.
gonna be the fuck shit, right? What's the
we
niche for the fuck
already
shit?
go ahead.
Daytime drama.
No, I was gonna say, but Benji, we already know that
Yeah.
YouTube wants the drama. They want it calculated and they do want it scripted, King.
Mm-hmm.
Because
They
they
do.
want you to, yes, Benji, you know they want it scripted because they want you to slow down on the cussing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And create the story that brings the drama to have the crowd thinking something else.
True.
So if you could get them to do that without all that cussing, King, and all the
Right. Right.
threatening, then they want the drama that you're going to be up here pretending that, like, so if me and Benji started fussing at each other right now, people will go back to our community and be like, oh, they over there fighting on Empress's channel. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
They'll fill this motherfucker up fast.
Benji don't call me a B and I don't say the H, or we don't, threaten each other.
Yeah, if we're calm and cool, nobody. They be like, oh, whatever. As soon as the argument start up, they be like, oh shit, Benji, Janet, let's go.
Like if Classic came up here right now and Benji and Classic go at it, King, we'll go on mute because they will, they will go at it. YouTube will love it. Sorry, Classic. I love you, Classic.
Lucky, I've worked on my, you know what I'm saying? So he won't even bother me no more. I won't even say nothing.
Yeah, we're working on it, Classic. We're being better people, King. We are working on our inner self. We are letting go of the past. I'm not laughing. I'm just touching myself right now, like on my chest. So I was laughing at that. Because Benji said I need to calm down. I need to calm down.
No, I need to calm down.
No, you need to turn it up a little. Like,
no,
King turned it up. Yeah. King turned it up. See, King was calm, and then he turned it up. So sometimes y'all's calm ones need to turn it up, and then you'll turn it back down because you guys were already down. See, I've always
hold on. See, that's like this to me.
Okay.
Like I'm some real nigga shit, right? Like I'm some real street hood nigga shit, right? Like I don't do that extra shit with niggas in the streets, right? So I feel like I shouldn't have to do it on here. So if I have to do it on here, it's because the other nigga's a fuck nigga to me, basically. No, so it's like,
no, you're right. Because listen, when you're fighting in real time, we don't do no talking, right? But I learned. Okay, listen, I learned this. Whenever we saw that fake fight and they fake met up and stuff, see, that's what it is. We got to make them believe like that we're fighting them here because we can't really do it in real time. They'll never meet up in real time. You got to put that there.
And I got some perspective. I would never probably hang out with some of these niggas anyway, so it wouldn't even worth the argument.
That's why I told you what I said the other day about the code of Empress Janet and no, because like you said, we're not hanging with them. See, it's when you start closing the door. Like if somebody came and knocked on my back StreamYard, you're knocking on my door. If I don't want you, whoop. So everybody can't sit with you is okay, because then when the others be like, oh, well, I thought I used to sit you. Well, season's over. Okay? It's a new season. Yeah. Just like on a TV show. How long do you have to wait before the new episode comes on, Benji? You got to wait what?
6 months.
No.
Yeah, they can't take a break and they come back with the next one.
King, on a show, on a TV show, on a series, it's on every Monday. It comes on every Monday, Benji.
Yeah.
How long do you have to wait before the new one comes on?
We talking about the series next week.
Monday to Monday.
I don't know.
Monday
next week.
to Monday.
Yeah, the next week, yeah.
Yeah, you said 6 months, sweetheart.
Well, because I thought you were talking about season wise. I didn't do
I'm talking about an episode.
Yeah, series 1, 2. Yes.
Monday to Monday, King and Grandma Love. Check it, right? So
Sunday.
The day that it comes on, it's new, right? It's so exciting. You're not there when it comes on that day, then guess what? They allow you to go all week, correct? To catch up. Monday,
right.
New episode, correct?
Yes.
Right.
That is the cycle of the entertainment.
Hey,
that's how it should be.
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, Benji, I'm just going to say one thing. You wasn't here in the beginning when we were talking. We supposed to be watching that documentary about Nature Boy.
Oh, the fruitcake?
What?
The fruitcake. He's a fruitcake, yo.
He was hitting boys too. He wasn't just touching girls. He was touching boys too. Don't mean to ruin y'all.
Well, they're going to do a whole They did a documentary that's on Hulu.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
It's
was
coming on.
listening to it.
It's
Okay, just
coming on
listen to what
Tuesday.
she said. Just, okay, please, because we're
I
gonna watch
heard.
it and then do some commentary on it. So I
Okay,
need
we
you
gonna,
guys in the Discord.
It's gonna come. Yeah, we're gonna do it in Discord. It's coming on Hulu. The members made a whole documentary, a brand new documentary. It's supposed to be coming on the 28th,
mm-hmm,
which is Tuesday,
mm-hmm.
and we're gonna watch it so we can talk about it.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Because it's, you know why we're gonna watch? Because it's gonna be coming from the actual people that was there. You know, like old people and new. You know, up
Mm-hmm.
until he got arrested. So you know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting. I think we're gonna learn some things we never knew.
Yes, ma'am.
So
So
that's
these
the.
are
I
people
just want
that
to
are
catch you
coming
up.
back that they like turned on them, right? They're not part of it no more.
Right. Even old people, like they
Okay,
got this
I gotta see
white
this.
guy in there. I don't remember who he was, but I'll find out when he start talking on the TV. Because you know, I only followed him up to a certain point. There's people that was following him that I didn't know about.
See, that's what I
So
said on my last live. I said that. I said when Marcus get locked up, his interviews gonna come out and start telling the truth. Same thing with Nature Boy. That's crazy.
that's what. Yeah, they go. You know, you do stuff and you could beat a horse, but after that horse gonna sooner or later tell on you or
Yep.
bite
Hey,
you on.
Edie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Hey, Steph. What's going on, darling?
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning,
Good
darling.
morning.
No,
Morning.
not much. Not much. I just wanted to pop up and say hi.
So how you been feeling, Steph?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say on anything we've said today?
No, I've just been listening, honey. You know, having my coffee because it was early here, you know, when you went live.
Oh, I know.
I didn't feel like talk until I had about at least 3 cups of coffee.
I know you had a lot of mold, American mold.
Stephanie, you see how she left me on the stage by myself? Tell her don't do that again. Get it.
Yeah.
I spilled my coffee. Okay, my computer was in jeopardy. Okay, I had to go on mute.
Oh, I know. Oh God, is it okay? I hope you.
I was up there screaming. I was like,
Oh,
I don't think she
oh
could hear all
boy.
that in her ear. It was dangerous, girl. It was flooding up underneath it and shit. I grabbed it. It was dangerous. It's still working though. We're still operating.
Hey, I wanted to tell you. Did you see they tried to kill Trump again?
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
I heard about that. So that was
Yeah.
real.
At
Yeah.
the White House Correspondents' Dinner, some teacher from California raced the security and ran out, and there were shots fired. And yeah, that man has survived how many assassin attempts? Jesus.
Damn, that's the third one, isn't it?
Oh, Jesus.
That's the third one.
They're never going to get rid of him. So. Oh, God. Crazy.
I ain't watching the news, but hey, we'll take the tea because shit.
Crazy. Crazy people.
JFK is going crazy right now.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Well, are they on high alert in Washington, D.C. then?
No, I don't think so. No. Trump, he wanted to continue on with the dinner.
Oh, Lord. It's a show.
Oh, my God. Crazy shit.
I'm about this like that.
Wow.
Oh, God.
You ain't gonna stop me.
Y'all need to be about that life at this point, because
you need a grenade to hit me.
Shit.
Allegedly.
Crazy.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Oh, man. It had to be someone from California. We knew that.
Some Californians, boy.
That's right. God dang. Or my stupid state, Washington.
Oh,
California or Washington, that's for sure.
yeah, well, you know, folks be pulling up in your state, so.
Yeah, I know it. But anyway, that's just my little tidbit of the news.
Well, there we have it, folks.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, well, we were just talking about a lot of different stuff because, you know, again, folks are so like, you know, they don't know the difference of the AI world. You know, a lot of people are doing AI stuff. One thing I like about my thumbnail is Andy kept me real in my thumbnail. He didn't animate me. I like him for that. He knows me. So while people are up there like, oh, you know, your AI is so bad, my AI is really on point. He gave me my face. So, but a lot of people don't recognize the difference between reality and fantasy. So, hey, Hurricane. So they just pretend that this is okay to be that, and that is okay to be this. Like, if you're out here and doing something fun, because we were talking about Nietzsche's stuff, and one thing that I've always done is allow people to have a crazy tea party with me. The whole objective of Wonderland is to sit with people and talk about a lot of different things. If we stayed on one thing, people may get bored, and people's minds don't work like that. So, yeah, we've always been mad because I'm the Mad Hatter. So we never know what's going to happen. Nothing's ever scripted. So, you know, if we got to activate, we're going to activate. We're going to be some old grandmas cussing folks out. But we
Yeah.
all give people like the benefit of the voice. We've always been a voice channel. We never been a camera channel. Like turning on the camera, I turned the camera on to show people I was a real person. I like my camera on, but like everyone coming up was always a voice for me. And if your voice was good enough to like vibe with everyone else's, then you could stay. If you couldn't, because you were doing too much, people remove their seats for no reason, but the seat that you sit in is a priceless seat in certain places. Because everyone's looking for something. Everybody. There's not one person out here that can't say that they don't got something that they're looking for on someone's channel, in someone's chat, or on some invested. Because a lot of people dating each other, Stephanie. Remember when you used to be like, don't date nobody off of YouTube?
Yeah.
It's the grounds of an app of a dating site for everyone, though, even the elderly.
You never met anybody good, did you?
Oh. That's cold blooded, King, because she ain't right. She ain't right.
Well, I'm telling you, you did it.
Please hit the like.
Okay. Edie, we was talking about all types of topics of, you know, things from YouTube to real life stuff. But like me and Grandma Love were being sassy grandmas, and we were just saying like, we want to give that vibe, but like, why do we got to hold back for your feelings on something that we know is basically this app is for everyone. This app is for entertainment. If you find entertainment in dragging people's lives and dragging people to hell or trying to manipulate people to worship you, we were just saying like some of us ain't going, you know? We're going to stand on the fact that you're weird and these drugs ain't helping. We're not doing this society of like, we're going to follow the storyline. We're going to be coded to be like these zombie like cult like leaders. We're all going to realize that one day everyone has something that they can do and not copy someone else. But until then, if you're calling out and seeing a certain thing, people attack you for that. They will attack your channel.
And we also talking about what we see that's just crazy on YouTube.
That part.
Because they put it on here. If you don't want somebody to talk about it, don't do it on the internet.
That part. That's why we were saying earlier, King, like you don't have to justify why you weren't with your daughter. It doesn't need to never be told because you don't have to do that for no one. You understand? Like, and that's the energy that they want to do because they want to bring real life into entertainment when you should really be out here being yourself on your channel, being your channel, not you. Like you don't like people be like, where's your boyfriend? What? That don't got nothing to do with Wonderland.
Exactly.
And when people go into and we can't talk about children. I just had a grandbaby. My child just had a child. I'll be damned if you gonna try to drag my. See, when people speak things into existence, you gotta be careful because the spell binding's real. I speak things of growth and understanding and wealth in my life. And when people say, "Oh, you're being sarcastic," if I say I want somebody to be happy, I mean that. Because if you're happy minding your good American business, you won't be worried about me. You won't be trying
That's right.
click for me. You won't.
That's why I said we be out here minding our own American business.
Facts. What's up, Classic?
Hey, what's happening, y'all?
Hey, young man, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
All right, all right.
All right. Welcome, Classic. We were in topic form of just talking about like all the things that, again, what I noticed and, with what we're talking about of like people are coding themselves to be somebody else or something that they're not. And then hypocritically, they're speaking on you, creating narratives that that's you and it's really not them. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know a lot of people like that on YouTube.
I think that's why I like your channel, Classic, because you're always you. You're not trying to be someone else. You're just who you are.
Facts. I represent the non-followers.
You ain't sitting up there trying to find nobody's relatives. You ain't trying to be. You trying to be Classic. Who you build your following on you versus being always in the mix.
Right. Like I keep it strictly YouTube. If I get into it with somebody, I ain't trying to reach for your relatives, find out where you work and live at, or none of that. I keep anything I got to say back to a person on YouTube based on what you've been talking about with how you've been behaving on YouTube. I don't reach outside of YouTube. That's none of my business.
That's the type of people I like,
Right.
Because I'm not going to do that. I don't have time to call nobody. I'm not searching up that's too much work for me.
Yeah, but Benji was speaking earlier, and we could go back to that. Like, what is the niche of us sitting here rotating the conversation, rotating our, minds to have understanding of what the topic is? No one's getting angry or, you know what I mean? Like, what is this really? Is this a niche of being good panelists? And what does that consist of? Broadcasting?
I think everybody had their own, entitled to their own opinion. All of us are different. So we all going to have different opinions. It's not a thing of right or wrong. So we don't have to argue about something. We just accept whatever that person brings.
Oh, thank you for the cash app. I appreciate that.
You understand, Janet?
Yep.
Like, I'm not going to say, King, you're wrong. Oh, no, Cut, you're wrong. Stephanie, you can't say that. That's wrong. Oh, Janet, that's wrong. You understand? Then it becomes controversial. You're all entitled to your opinion.
Somebody tried to do that to me, and then I called them out for trying to do just that, and they got angry. Because you can't do that. You can't come and tell me I'm wrong. That's weird. You're weird. Like, and I still feel that way. That's weird as hell. I'm not going to be like, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Let them explain what they're talking about. Explain what you're talking about. Don't just say somebody's wrong. Everyone.
That's because they're not trying to get understanding. They're trying to be right.
Yeah, well, Classic, do you feel like a lot of narratives, like I said, be spun on you? Like when you're on the panel, you want to like respond the same way everybody else. Well, why are you all in the business? Isn't everyone else responding? Like, why are you over here, but I can't be over here? You know what I mean?
That happened to me a few times. That happened to me a few times. Like I wouldn't say last night, but EJ, I don't want to interrupt what you got going on, but I saw you and old girl, y'all did a great show together.
Oh, thank
But
you. We did a
mhm,
1.3K on it though. If they
yeah,
Well,
about
that's
numbers,
good.
right?
That's good
They
work.
won't give them to me though. But go ahead, bro.
like I went on Lemon Show last night. My words was directed towards her simply because she got some folks that run with her that try to knock my channel down based on some videos that I own. These people they then went back in my archives and found videos that I missed that I didn't put the age restriction on. So they got me for that for certain words being used on my platform, people disrespecting heavy set folks, some racism type shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm going back. I'm like, man, nigga done got me. I didn't even know all this shit was there. I didn't yeah. And these people are whoever, what's her name? Q some shit. QI. Is it
Yeah,
QI?
yeah.
Yeah. She said, yeah, classic. We will be coming for your channel. I'm like, what? Yeah.
I'll be right back, Janet. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's
I'm like,
crazy.
so when I went to Lemons, old girl
I'm
was on the panel already. My bad.
gonna do something.
Oh no, I think his mic is on. Somebody's mic is on.
I'm here for another person right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but when I get on the panel and shit, well, before I get on the panel, she's there and she telling him don't let me up because I'm gonna talk shit about him, blah blah blah. No, that was not my intention. I just want to know, can you call your dumbass wolves off before I have to put them down? So she stopped me from getting on the panel, and I'm like, man, okay, cool. She leaves, I get on there, I start going ape shit. She mad at me because I got videos of it.
Okay.
Lemon didn't like that.
Ooh.
You get out of here, you bitch. If you don't,
That's
if you gonna don't come at her like that, you bitch.
Nigga,
what's crazy? Like a lot of my mods and supporters do not like Lemon, and I don't know Lemon.
Oh
You know
my
what I'm saying? I
god.
don't really know. That's crazy.
nigga, that nigga's a punk. Soft ass nigga.
No, I went down there and I blocked with the call because don't come over here with that crazy stuff.
Oh,
Bye.
oh, okay. Okay, girl. I went and got my little crackers and sardines.
No, that's why I
I
told you I'll be right
You're
back
good.
because he was saying something about classic and that's why he blocked right now.
I know that's right.
Say that up in the sky where you could talk to yourself. Bye.
You have to hit the link on that. You can't be down there talking crap on a classic. This is what he's talking about, though. Continue, classic, because you got a fan in the chat.
Hey, I appreciate all the haters, but yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
don't, because I was like, she's mad at me simply because I own those videos of Ryan Rack putting his hands on her. Don't talk
Oh,
about her like that on my show, bitch. I'm like, man, what the fuck you talking about? Don't cross your legs and stand up.
he's desperate. He's trying to make Clyde Diva mad, but he's desperate trying to act like he can put her on.
Well, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to
I just
myself
want
about
to
that.
for years. I knew her for years too.
Everybody's
I know a
known
lot
her
of
for
beef
years.
sucking people, but I just don't deal with the beef suckers. But I know a lot of people.
That child
You
for
know what I'm
years.
saying?
She's like the don't say hi. Go mess around and get a picture.
Hey, but EJ and Grandmama Love, P gang. I've been nosy on YouTube. I give my commentary. I don't put myself in the business. I just give my point of view as far as what I see about shit that goes on YouTube. And I'm giving my commentary on my show, ladies. So I venture out. People don't want to give me credit, but they steal my commentary. They use their
Yep.
own words, but they say what I
Yeah.
say.
Yep.
Thank you. There's been. Yeah. That's why we say I'm the king of the sector, because everybody take a piece of me. That's the God's honest truth.
Well, I always take Janet's words.
I ain't been wrong yet, have I, Grandma Love?
Nope. Every word she used, I be copying. Yup. Sure
Oh.
do. Write it down.
No.
I'll use my words.
No, but on this American Day, 4/26, okay? Grandbaby was born 4/17, so shout out to all the April babies. I love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout out to the April baby.
I just ain't lying to my friends. If I
got 2 Taurus.
Awesome. Are they April or May?
They April babies.
All right now. The best babies in the world.
My birthday get ready to come up, y'all, soon. Very, very soon. My birthday coming up, and we gonna make some plans or something.
Well, last birthday, was I eating corn? I don't remember.
Yes, you was. You was up there mistreating the crab place. Classic, I took her to all you can eat crabs, right? And the place was already high, you know? And she was up there being nasty with the corn. How can you mistreat corn on the cob? I just don't understand that.
Was it nasty, or did I stick the whole thing in my mouth?
Stuck the whole thing in her mouth. Like, I said, you know they're going to have...
Tell me more. Tell me a little bit more.
Exactly.
I told her, I said, you know they're going to have it all over YouTube. And exactly what I told her was going to happen. But you see her making love to the corn.
Did I stick the whole corn of the cob in my mouth? Did I?
You did. Yes, you did.
Sure did.
Most of it.
I sure did. Most of it.
I'm up there busting the crabs down, trying to eat, and she's sticking corn up in her mouth, down her throat.
And it wasn't one of those half ones. It was the whole one. No, because they kept calling me big teeth, big mouth, all that. They were being stupid, so I was being stupider. That's just stupid.
See, somebody down there seen you do what they say. You stuck the whole cob in there. They seen it.
I got to know. Because, like, again, King, and this is what we were saying, Classic. Whenever you call someone out, well, who is that? My God. But we were talking about King, Classic, and Benji and Grandma Love. But we were just saying, like, when you're on YouTube, right, and you don't go with the narrative of what they're trying to do, they will switch up on you. So you gave a perfect example. Because, again, this person wasn't being bothered with, but now all of a sudden you're over there preying on them. And you can see them preying on them.
Right.
But people with disabilities are more vulnerable for that need of that loneliness we were talking about. With people that are lonely and need love are being affected by the people that are manipulating the love. The people love to hang out with you. They come and support you and genuinely hang out with you. They're not trying to take over your shit, fuck up your channel. You have to keep telling your own people, like, don't do that. You know the rules of YouTube. Who wants to have all them weird conversations?
Exactly.
And they what'd you say?
I was going to say that's why I changed myself a tad bit, opposed to just trying to take over somebody's shit. Be a part of it. See what I can gather. That's so, and I come a long way with that method now. Like I don't gotta argue with everybody. Let these dumb motherfuckers talk their shit. I know they lying. Everybody else know they lying.
That's what I just said, King, didn't
And
I?
see, that's what I do too on every
Exactly.
day. Somebody say something to me, I don't care because I know you lying. So long as I know, I ain't worried about it. How about that?
Because everything doesn't need a response. It's that energy we were talking about, classic, where people are feeding off the negative energy, right? So if like me and I was saying, if you and Benji, and I only gave example respectfully, started going at it, it's only YouTube for you guys, but people will make it bigger because again, you guys will, be men having that back and forth, but they will make it bigger in the chat and feed off of it and draw it bigger than it has to be, other than right here. Like you said, leave it on YouTube, leave it on the panel you were on. Why do people do something here and then go everywhere else and talk about what happened if it didn't bother you? Because people that are unbothered don't talk about it.
Yeah, don't bring it up. Right.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah, you may recall an event, but you will not go to every panel and be like, "Oh yeah, guess what happened? This bitch ass nigga." Nah, you're involved.
That's probably laughing at the one nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? Because everywhere I go, you gotta go swim, mention my name. Like, damn, bitch ass nigga. Like, if you ain't worried about me, why you keep bringing my name? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? That shit's weird as fuck.
That's why I said do the reverse.
Yeah, I know, right? Real, right.
Right. You
Well,
that'd be kind of hard to be fake.
I can't help it. I got a clone out here. I got a literal clone out here.
Yep, we talked about that. He goaded himself to be a classic, a little classic. So how many little baby people have we created out here? Diabolical.
I told you at one time I blonded my hair, right, and had the little tie-dye shirt on, shit with the hat. The dude came back dressed just like me, my nigga. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Shit was crazy.
You gotta say a lot of these people that attack you really like you at the end of the day. You know?
Exactly.
There's just something about them that they wish they could change about you, or they could, that's all it is. And then some that are obsessive and don't like you, you know what I'm saying? And then they have the smear wagons, go along with the damn program, because a lot of these people are not validated in real life, so that they hop on these content creators acting like they gods, you know what I'm saying, and suck on they whatever, and don't suck on the real story.
I don't fuck with nobody that calls himself God.
Don't like you.
If a nigga say I'm God, I can't fuck with him.
Yeah, just because a content creator don't like you, and they have a whole bunch of crowd of people to make you hate you, you know what I'm saying, and they don't get to know you or nothing like that. And then they fall out from the content creator, and then they come up and try to be your friends. Hey, how you doing? They try to be your friends. So I've seen it all now. I've seen it all, and I'm tired of it.
When they think you're weak and they can use you. Because if you notice, they only go to the ones that are weak, that are searching for something. They don't go to the strong, and you try to be like, oh, that person's boring. Oh, that person. But you're drunken. This is entertainment. Or are you being fed off of? That's why you have to feed. Yeah, because there's it's a circumventing thing.
No, I'm saying that background is crazy.
I'm gonna put you on mute because you got it's King, his background.
Yeah, King. I can barely hear you.
Okay, so like it's a circumventing thing. Like when you lose a channel and they take your email, you are circumventing to come back out here and keep another channel going. So if you didn't create those channels before your first one went down, then you don't have a backup. You created something that was illegal now. So now you're just floating, and then it's really crazy when you're trying to feed off of other people on that, because some of us have never lost our channel.
Exactly.
Real shit.
Yeah, King, your background's crazy. You're gonna have to.
All right, hold on.
Like, if you're not talking, love, because maybe roll the window up, darling. Crazy work. But yeah, no, like so then what they do is like, say if I lost my channel, then I'm gonna go over there to classics and I'm gonna like build him up to be like, yeah, and this is what you do, and this is what you gotta do. You gotta do all this stuff, yeah. And then I'm over here using your channel. When in the end, yours is gonna go down, and then you're gonna be using that person to have somewhere to be when your channel goes down. Because again, people will take you down if they know you're not to be out here. And you know what? It just shows that they have a hard time of letting go. I mean, they can't go away like YouTube took your YouTube email, took your Google email because they're connected, and then said you can't use this channel no more. Didn't say go make another one, you'll be okay out here. That's like illegally being in a party that you're not invited to anymore. And some people have a hard time with rejection. So, and it could be anything. It could be somebody saying something in the chat. I don't mind if people say stuff as long as you ain't doxing my children's name. You keep it on me. Like I always say, don't I, baby? Keep it on me, and you can say whatever you want about me. You say whatever you want. Type in the chat. Get it off your chest, baby. Make it do what it do, baby.
I could respond to the motherfuckers and all that shit.
Hey, I wouldn't even be mad at you if you do respond. But others are more. Listen, someone could drop in the chat and talk shit about me, and the people on the panel will be more affected by it than I am. And vice versa, right? You'll be somewhere else hanging out with people you just met, and then here comes somebody in the chat talking shit. Remember how that Chang guy keeps going everywhere? He went to everywhere. But he ain't never showed up here, has he?
Nope. Not at all.
Because they can't do that. And then they go somewhere else to try to do it. Also, what? Folks don't like me. So again, how strong is the campaign for you to run around and say don't like Janet than to actually just like me? Because like King said, if they don't like you, they really do like you. So why is there like about 50 to 100 people, King, that are sitting there telling folks not to like Janet?
Because there's some that like you and some that don't. You know, like I said, they go with the program. So say, for instance, you are truthful, you telling your truth, you showing on evidence, everything. You know, they don't care. They want to stick to the storyline. They go by numbers, which is delusional as hell. So say, for instance, somebody busted a video that's worth like 1,400 views, you know? These people
they're like, oh my God, I got all the views. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You're going to go with that channel, then you're true.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's not your fault. That's just how it plays.
But that means you have to be confident, right, Benji? You have to stand on it, right? Because, you know, being in the game, you got to stand on business, right? So in the end, like I said, the truth is better than the lie because just stand on the truth. You just keep saying it over and over. It makes them go away. They be out there echoing that bullshit over there, creeping in the darkness, just like that song.
True.
But you got to also understand, too, it backfires on them, too. You know, because the more you talk about somebody, the more you be obsessed with somebody's life, them people are going to go search them out. And they're going to find out, hey, this ain't true. This person don't seem like the way you trying to portray them as.
Yeah.
This person, you know, is very intelligent. This person's, you know, handsome or beautiful. You know, the narratives that they play on you because they don't want nobody else to like you.
Right. Right. That's like when the boyfriend breaks
Real
up
selfish.
with you. Well, when the boyfriend or the girlfriend breaks up with you, they go tell things so that people won't want to be with them. But it makes them want to be curious about that person even more. So then you find out that they really weren't like, doing what they said. Because a lot of people do that without here with these men, you know what I mean? And women, these women are abused and scorned. And then, you know what I mean? They want the same effect, but they know that it is the same thing on them. They just try to justify it. Like, oh, they're just being funny. Oh, that's just for the show. Like, no, that's how that person really is. When you start, sitting there showing your worth, they don't like that. They don't like you to show what you worth because they don't know what they worth. And that's sad. That's sad. Because somebody showed me my worth and I was doing the most out here. So yeah, I could dig it.
And that's the reason why, people get mad who I'm mod. I don't know who you've been battling or fighting. I just see somebody good. My eyes and my personality, I see things different in a person. It's not what you portray that person to be. Until I see different, they've been treating me the same way. They don't show no other deception. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's the reason why I do what I do on my channel. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me tell you, like, I've been over at Benji's for 2 years, right? And they are like literally like, we don't want Janet there. We don't want her around. But they never did that like to me, right? But then now they want to not be around him.
It's the same crowd. I've had people that come from another channel, try to dog walk me, and when they break up with that content creator, they go to another channel and they do the same thing. They get, it's like it's a crowd of people that's on here to cause havoc and disruption. We don't really know who these people are, So
yeah,
a lot of it is programmed.
The avatar and the channel, the footprint, It's hard to know who they are.
Yeah. They tamper with your channel. They do all kind of stuff, especially if you're speaking truth. They want chaos and confusion on
here. They do. They want the lie. They want to be lied to. That's what I'm saying. They want to be told. And everything ain't a drag. Like, again, when you're telling the truth, they're like, oh, you're trying to drag something. No, we just ain't doing that. I'm not, listen, if you got to ask Happy Life about some business, that's what I'm saying. They preying on the special protected class. And that's not no. There's like a code to the streets, like you don't have no code. You don't stand for something. You just doing them like, and don't take accountability as an adult. Like people with they're adulting, they are not adulting. They're nasty. Like I don't think we said this the other day. Like someone say like your house is one way, but your car is another.
Right.
The way a woman keeps her purse to a man that carries a wallet. Like organization is important, and having like, just the stability of being organized in your life and it's not falling apart and you need others to save you, right? So there's levels to this shit, King.
Yeah.
There's the levels
if
to the
man, if a man is not wearing a watch, he's not up standard as the normal, citizen.
And I'm not saying where are the men, but like where are the men that are checking that type of status? Like, look, like what like if y'all having conversations with each other and y'all doing a little trolling out here, like would you get up here and argue with another man for no reason, like without like
no, that's some gay stuff. That's some attention. That's
what Benji said.
Exactly. That's some gay shit. That's why I refuse to argue with another man. They be trying. You see that?
See, Benji, that's why I told you. I told Benji that. He'd be better off playing the monk role. He just go into monk role. Like, what is your concerns? What's going on in your life that's causing you to be this way? Because a lot of these people, yeah, they're like out of control. They slide up on you and then they go crazy on you. And it's like, okay, for instance, what if everyone on your show just left and was like, oh, because I don't like your co-host, King, we're out of here. Does that mean they ever supported you?
No. It never did. All they're doing is like, it's like I said, it's a hate train. It's like it's a bunch of people that want to change your channel or make it as theirs. Whatever their image it is, you know what I'm saying? How we don't know half the time till you find out like why they don't want that person. You know, favorites. You had somebody that comes on there that drags, that cusses, that doxes, and they salute that person. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you gotta understand, like this is a game, this is a storyline. You know, you've been speaking to, you taught me a lot, and I just mastered it. I just, you know, you're going through so much, you just figure, well, why the hell these people acting like this? And you got to look in that mirror and like, hey, you're nothing like what they're trying to portray you as.
Thank you.
You better go back to your story. Go back to your story. Go back to your life. You know, don't let them whitewash what you became.
Yeah.
They whitewash your own self. I mean, like, so you gotta understand.
Because sometimes you will become the person you don't want to be out. It will, that energy we were talking about will create a different person. I don't know where Classic went, but shout out to him for coming up here. But yeah, no, people will turn and become that energy. Like if I keep saying you're going to be a rich man, you're going to be a rich man, you're going to be a rich man, that sounds amazing, right? But if I say you're gonna be a bum nigga, you're gonna be a bum nigga, you're gonna be a bum nigga, what starts to happen? Like, so if you don't tell yourself that you're going to be a rich man, right, then you're breaking into that matrix of words and the spells that I was talking about, because it happens in real time. Folks in your life have told you you ain't gonna be shit. It started in your family, for real. It started how you were raised, let's be honest, and the friends that you kept and the people that you associated with. So if you know that like you had fucked up events in your life, and then you like come out here and try to portray that you're better bagger, no, life will kick you in your ass just like it does everybody else, right? So it's just when you get kicked in the ass, or you like you know, fixing it. I always like to say that no matter what comes my way, I'm gonna fix it. So I'm a fixer. I'm a closer and I'm a fixer. You understand? So like you can do whatever, but I'm gonna fix it. You can say whatever, but I'm gonna close it. They're never gonna be able to touch it, you know? Right. So you let people into your energy, they will create stupid ass stories that, like you said, are not who you are. Like, and you gotta look in the mirror and say, I'm fearfully and wonderfully created by the Most High. Just to remember that again, your story is not there, and you're in your movie. So every day of your life, where were these people that they keep talking all this shit, but where were they in any event, any memory that you remember, right? Where were they?
Exactly.
So you could never, like, that's why I said, how can you be jealous of somebody or something that you've never known until right there in that moment? You could already have ciphered something and seen an event and said, I can't be part of that. Like, you know, with the phones, when the phones came out, King, everyone said, oh, well, why are you recording? Because everybody wanted to be like, look, this is what's happening right now, right? Then they abused it. And instead of jumping in to help folks, they just sitting there recording you. When again, what do you want, like, to help? So you picked to be the recorder now. So all these people are mandated recorders, and then they use it and spin it like how the news does when all the broadcast the same story, you know, same story, no matter what. Only when someone changes it, then that's when they're conspiracy or mad. So the truth is you're mad, and then the lies is the star right now.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
And how long did Moses go away and those people were cutting up before the Most High changed things?
He was up there for 40 days and 40 nights, right?
All right now. And how long is that? That's long enough to see what a motherfucker can really do.
Yeah.
That's a whole month in a week.
They switched up another content creator. Started worshiping another content creator, and Moses had to come down and start blocking and flagging.
Yeah.
Y'all was talking. I done mopped my whole hallway floor. Because I'm trying to play Pinochle at 3 o'clock. So since I'm talking to y'all took it away. I just went on and did that part. So I don't have that to do. You got to have your house clean. Some of these people get on the internet, barking noise, ain't even brushed their teeth, ain't even cleaned their house, ain't did nothing. All they did was jump out of bed and say, I'm going to get on YouTube.
Janet, what when you messaged me, what did I say I was doing before I got on live?
Showering and brushing your teeth.
Exactly. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, that's why they don't have the camera on, King, because they ain't brushed no teeth, they ain't washed no ass, they ain't do nothing. All they did was jump on YouTube. And you could tell because they so angry. If they'd have took a shower before they got on here, they wouldn't be angry. If they'd have brushed their teeth and washed their face, they wouldn't be angry.
That's cool.
You ain't lying. Scratching their ass and stuff.
They come on here mad than hell. They mad because they ain't did nothing. They just a fucking waste of space.
But worry about what you doing. Worry about when you sleeping and eating and carrying on and shitting and farting. And who
what you got in your groceries? What you got in your refrigerator?
I might not even get dressed up to go outside, but I at least jump in the shower.
Breaking news. Benji got new furniture.
That's what's
breaking news. King just got a news. You just do anything, they'd be like, ah. They'd be up there, oh.
They be mad as hell. Darn, I wish I could have got new furniture.
You see how King was like, congratulations, though.
Just like it, we ain't gonna say no names, Jen. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to cut you off. I ain't gonna say no names. Just like the little boy I told you was going live and his whole room looked a hot mess. I'm thinking, why you didn't clean your room before you decide to come on live, sir?
Wow.
You know who I'm talking about.
Well, I know. And again, because people like the mess. They like when you're all tore up, dogged out, They don't like when you okay and you struggling through whatever.
You know what? I always tell people, I paid all my bills or whatever. I'm a good one for making broke look good. Like,
hey,
make it look good or something. Like,
a lot of people do because they are, and then they be like, yeah, I just bought this house. I just paid all this money for this house. Knowing damn well you ain't bad at mother. You gotta leave on Tuesday.
Okay.
I tell people, listen, I ain't got no money, but I be making broke look good than a motherfucker sometimes. Because, the economy is such that, you really ain't got a bunch of extra money, but you got to make that shit look good.
Well, back in the day, they used to hide that if you were with someone with money, you're materialistic, right? So now in this day and age, people don't really have money. So what are you with someone for? I mean, seriously, like, are you just with them for the money now? Are you really finding love? Are you afraid to be alone because you'll go broke? Or are you really looking for, so it's really different in the, this day of dating, you know what I mean?
It all depends. If a man is coming to your house now, he got to buy you a microwave. He got to buy you some shoes. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean microwave. That's the issue. Because that stuff you should have been able to buy yourself.
Well, and what if you do buy a man something? Then they're like, oh, that man can't take care of himself. Yes, he can. Why can't a man get gifts, King?
Exactly. Why can't a man give gifts?
Yeah, like just like King, we want to get you a gift.
But don't get me wrong. If
Yeah,
somebody send me some money
exactly.
through Cash
I
App,
got
I'm
those
going to
all
greatly
the time.
appreciate it.
I do. That's why I said thank you for the cash app. I appreciate the person that hit my cash app. Yeah, that's what I said. Janet loves a coin.
I'm called a bum. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no Cash App up. I don't got no PayPal, but I'm still called his name for some
Oh
reason.
wow, Benji gets called Begging Benji.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yep, he been
Don't
called.
nobody love me enough to send me a Cash App, King. So I'm just here. And I'm all right with that.
Right.
Well, let me tell you, I send her a cash app all the time.
You don't count. You a friend.
Nah, better be quiet.
You better stop playing musical chairs with them words, sister.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I gave Daria a coin and she wasn't grateful that day.
And
And then
Janet, you ain't supposed to be telling what we do behind closed doors. I'm going to beat
you know
you.
what,
Remind
Benji,
me to be her, King. Remind me to send me a text.
Benji
Beat her
King,
ass.
not exclude Grandma Love. People don't like my $10 donation. $10 goes a long way when you get one.
Kid, send me $10. That's a pack of cigarettes. And and
Okay.
and depending on which ones I want, they $12. So I'm gonna be nice. I'll take the $7 pack. Send me the seven. Send me the 10. Send me the 10.
All right. Well, I need $8 more. If someone can send me $8 more, I can send $10. Welcome,
We have a
Blessings,
visitor.
welcome, Edie. Welcome.
blessings, Grandma Love, blessings, EJ, blessings, B, blessings, King. How everybody doing
Blessings,
today?
blessings. Salute,
Uh,
Beautiful,
salute.
beautiful Sunday.
Happy Sunday, bro. Happy Sunday. Thanks for asking. We're doing well, having fun, living our American dream. Hope all is
I
well
can
with
dig it.
you, love.
Oh man, it's another beautiful day. All I can do is say thank the Lord for seeing it.
All
Any
right,
day
now it's
above
a
ground is a
beautiful
good
day
day.
in the neighborhood.
That's right. That's what I tell people.
Yeah.
I mean, I just had services yesterday to lay one of my brothers to rest. So any day
Oh,
Rest in
above ground
peace.
is a
I'm
good day.
sorry to hear that.
I
yeah.
was telling Janet that I live in a building, and down the hall from me, the girl that I can't say she's a tight friend, somebody that I know in the building that I'm cool with in the building. Her niece died in her apartment.
Mm.
She came in
Damn.
and she came out. She was out shopping and she kept calling the girl. The girl didn't answer. So when she came home, the girl was in there dead with her dog, just running around her.
Mm.
Damn.
And I felt really bad for her. I really did. I felt bad for her.
I mean,
I, I have a trouble in expressing to a person how bad I feel when they lose somebody.
I think the easiest thing to do, Grandma Love, that I've found is to just tell them deepest condolences or sorry for your loss. Other than that, I mean, we've all held some type of loss of relative, child, auntie, uncle, grandparent. Some of us have lost parents. Not myself. I'm blessed and fortunate enough not to have lost any of my parents. I'm blessed with three of them. So, um, that's the easiest thing that I've found because, like, this was my brother, but he was my brother-in-law, but my brother. When I touched
Yeah.
down here, he was one of the first men to open his arms to me and say, "Hey, bro, welcome to the family." You see what I'm saying? So that's family love right there. But
Yeah.
to the siblings that was raised with him, the only thing I could do is say, "Sis, bro, I'm here for you. Deepest condolences. Thank you for even allowing me to be part of the family, and I'm here for your support." You see what I'm saying? Because I had maybe 5 or 6 years with him, or 10 years. You guys had 33. There's a big difference.
That's what I say. I feel bad for anybody that loses somebody, because during the pandemic, I lost a lot of people. Like, and it wasn't even so much as the virus, just older people. I lost people from, COVID, but I also lost a lot of people, older people, like aunts and stuff. And I just feel for people.
It's one of those. It's a part of life. Period. Any man born of a woman shall pass. Bottom line. That's biblical. So, and we all know that anybody born shall eventually pass away. There's nothing we could do about that. That's just keeping it solid, Grandma Love. I mean, not being cynical or nothing to that nature, because I've dealt with a lot of it throughout my life, and I don't want to feel cold-blooded towards anybody that's had to do it, because I've lost, brothers, sisters, sons, or a son. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to put an S on there. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of those. I've
I
had
think
all
us
these,
women are more sensitive, though. We're more, you know what I mean?
and I think that might be it too, Grandma Love, because I am a warrior. I mean, I am a Marine, and so death is not supposed to bother me as much, but it just bothers you when it's somebody close to you.
No, I get it. I get it, because again, sometimes, so what bothers me is when it hits differently on the things that affect me. So like when a mother died in the car with her children, I cried.
Mm-hmm.
She drowned in the car with them because the road flooded. And I cried because I, know as a mother,
that's
she
a human.
doing everything she could to try to save her babies and died with them.
That
hurts. I can't not cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that human characteristic. Because I swear, one day I was doing mushrooms, like when I was younger, and I don't recommend this. Never do mushrooms and watch natural disasters. Not a good combination.
Oh my gosh, or those National Geographics of animals, like getting, oh my God, yeah.
Look, you wouldn't watch something comical. You do not do shrooms and watch natural disasters. PSA.
So how you been liking the show? You've been listening to us down there.
Oh, it's been cool. It's been cool. I mean, I woke up, got situated for the day while I was listening to y'all. And then, got my cups of coffee together, twisting up my blunt right now. And, got my day all situated. And it was like, you know what, let me see what they got going on. And I see today is more of a reality check more so than a fictitious moment.
Okay.
Because I see it's been a lot of, like they say, AI has been doing a lot of creativity out there. I'll admit I've used it on some occasions because it's made things easier to do. But at the same time, you got to be, as an individual, capable of discerning reality from falsification. Right. You have to have that eye as an individual to look and be like, you know what is that? Let me take a second look. Is that spelled right? Does that person have 6 fingers instead of 5?
Did they have 2 hands there? What did I see? 2 hands?
Did the elephant have 2 trunks and 5 legs? You like, man, what really happened to that giraffe? He wasn't intertwined with the other one. They were too far away from each other. So, you got to be able to have that eye to look. If not, then, I mean, you're going to be one of them people that get tricked constantly. And you can't be mad because you fell for the trap.
Let me give you an example. They take an old photo, like old photos and old videos, and AI, and it looks like it's the original shit. You're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't look hard enough, you're like, oh my God, they AI the damn video.
They did that to me when they put a penis on me.
Oh,
they had me sitting on a couch with C breast, by the way, and then had a penis. I have a breast.
They enlarged you up so you was looking like you was one of them models. You was looking like one of
Yeah,
them.
and I had the robe on. My
I
hair
don't
was
want to.
like they had my hair, they had my face, they had my whole like my face
Are you
on
saying
the
they didn't have
They
fatty
didn't give
people?
you a BBL, did they?
No, they gave me C breast, like C breast. When I have A breast, like A.
So they pretty much
I could even have
hermaphrodited you.
negative A breast. We'll even like we'll cut it that hard. And they literally gave me like D breast. And then put a penis on me and then showed it to people, had it in their computer, showing it to people saying, this was me. And I was
Wow.
really mad. Yeah, for like 2 years, they ran around saying I was a tran.
Wow.
Now they accept all the trans that are on here. They got them on their shows. They're bigging them up. They're behind the scenes with them. They're in the IG with them, DMs. Yeah.
I can't comment on that.
Wow.
But yeah, they tried to manipulate everyone to believe that Janet was a man. Mm-hmm.
I just have a question. So are they saying that it is okay to have the trans co-host now?
Well, now they acting like it's no big deal. I could tell you that there's 3 of them I know.
I'm not saying I have anything against anybody personally, but I mean, God himself did say, I created you in my image. So if he created you one way and you decided to correct him, I mean, who was right? I mean, but I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you deal with that with him. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I mind my good American business. You
That's
hear
what I said.
me?
I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got no dog in that fight. That's between you and him. Okay. But
Yeah.
God created you in his image and created you perfect, and you decided to correct that. So I mean, I'm gonna let you deal with that. But I'm just saying, as a society, are we saying that we are allowing for those that feel that God did not make the correct decisions to make the decision for us now?
Oh, well, people are so empowered on you can't tell me how to be. I can do whatever I want to me. And then I can tell you that you have to accept me for me. But you don't allow us to have our own opinion about how we feel if you put it there.
Okay, so I have to accept
I tell
it for
you
who you
that
are.
if I tell you I raise roosters and you be like, well, I don't like roosters. So now you're stupid for raising roosters. Is that fair?
No, I think that was just your job. And if I don't like to be around roosters, I have one of 2 options. Either one, not to be around you, or 2, just don't be around you at work. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're at work, you're raising the roosters. When you're at home, you might be a completely different person. Because work you and home you is 2 different people. We know this. How many of us go to work every day and put on the white voice? Hello, how can I help
call
you
it the
today?
customer service voice.
Yeah,
Hello,
the
Pete.
customer
How are you
service
today?
voice.
How can
You
I
gotta speak
assist you?
proper and things of that nature. So,
Thank
but
you
when
for
you get
coming.
home, you let it fly. You let it fly. I mean, some of us try to watch our language. Others just let every F bomb, B bomb, S bomb, A bomb, whatever it might be bomb come behind you, and let it go and let it land wherever it may. And if it kills someone's collateral damage, then that's what ends up happening. They're like, oh well, that But when they at work, they know how to conduct themselves and behave. But then they get on here and act like, you know what? I don't have to do the same thing because I don't have to see this person in real life. At that job,
Right.
you say something wrong at that job, oh, that has real life effects to you. You lose that job. HR is coming to talk to you. Excuse me. I done got a customer banned from a store because he came at me kind of real prejudiced. And that was because I knew the owner of the store. And she was a real prominent person to the community. And this dude decided to ask me, did I scrub toilets while I was cleaning out a water fountain? I mean, a nice $5,000 water fountain for your yard. Cleaning it out, all the algae. This dude gonna come over and ask me, stand over me, and ask me, do I clean toilets? I had to look at dude, hold on, bruh. Nah, that's not in my job description. But fountains are. Turned around, kept doing my job. Walked over to the owner and was like, hey, this dude right here, this is exactly what he said, and I don't feel appropriate with it. Immediately, that man was, put your products down. We don't need your business. Because if you're going to treat our employees like that, we don't need your business. So, like I said, people know how to conduct themselves in whatever area they're in, but you have to control your environment too. If you allow for the heathenistic and the chaos to be there, then that's what's going to be there, period. And it's going to always follow those that have the chaos behind them, because you do have, like they say, them chaos demons that's just going to, create it wherever they go. I got to have some turmoil.
Let me backpedal what you're saying. It also goes with, like I was saying earlier, it's who you, hang out with, especially on this app, who you support, especially if they hating and discriminating. There's so many things that they're saying that they're doing too that's illegal, that they'll use these content creators to keep using like a puppet. You know what I'm saying? It's like these content creators become puppets. Just like when it came to I'm getting back to the subject as well. When it came to Marcus, when he goes live, he depends on his supporters to tell him what to do. You know what I'm saying? If it's right or wrong. There was a situation where he was picking up Polo. Polo, I don't know how he got there, but there was a hard way to get there to the point that they were trying to meet at. So when Marcus got there, Marcus switched up on him. But he looked at the reason why he switched up on him, because he was on live. He asked his supporters, should I leave Polo and get some rest? I had a long day, or go along with Polo, what he wanted to do. See, they already had plans before he went live. So when the crowd told him to, go home and get rest, he shitted on the man. Excuse my language. He straight up, turned on the dude, and just some fucked up stuff. And it goes on with what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? It's an act. It's how should I say? It's like there's a word for it. I'm trying to get these words together. There's a word for it. What they're doing. It's not being validated. It's another word for it. It's not invested. Damn, there's another word for it. What you're saying? Because that's what's going on this app. Exactly what you're saying. They use this stuff as a job. A lot of people that have some messed up lives, they come on here and dress it up, and it's a job for them to destroy you. You understand what I'm saying? So it falls along what you're saying too.
I mean, at the point where we all have an understanding of how to create our universe, everything that we believe it, right? And nobody's gonna be able to change it. So at a certain time, when folks are just trying to manipulate the energy, we gotta really have our grounding on who we are, no matter what, and what you won't tolerate. Because I'm not the type of person that I want to destroy a friendship, but I'm not gonna let you take advantage of me. I'm not gonna let you. We're not dragging friends. We're not doing that.
Right.
If we're friends, you ain't talking to me crazy on the stage and making others laugh about it. We're not going.
Right.
That's facts. I really don't be talking about if somebody's talking about my friend, I won't even comment. High goes out the door. I'm just, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not even doing that and you know how like people say hi to everybody. Yeah, we're not doing that. Because the
Cause
real
it's been times that I went into a chat and I have to wait to read the room because I realized, oh, you're talking about our friend. No, we ain't doing it. You understand?
uh,
Because they don't have the title up there and they may not even put your name in the title, but they'll be talking, you know?
not they be talking.
Yeah. They be done brought your name up or something in the mix. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in the wrong chat.
Yeah. You ever slide in somewhere and you'd be like, wait a minute. Slide right back out.
I do that a lot.
And then others will go live when you're going live. And then the people that are supposed to be with you live are over there at their live. And then they be acting like you don't know. So you gotta act like you don't know. Oops.
Why did Benji just was looking like the guy from Wakanda just now?
Why Wakanda?
That Panther movie. You
That's
look
what she
like that
wanted to
man that took
say.
the.
That's what she
I
wanted.
never seen that movie.
Yeah, well, that's what she wanted to say. That's why that movie. Why
It
did
was
you?
No,
the way
I
you
just
came
Why
in.
wonder.
did
I
all of a
was
sudden
waiting for you to talk. Say
yeah, why did you come on mic when I said what I said, and then she said something? What?
Seeing what y'all was doing.
Mm.
I gotta get ready to go.
I
I gotta
got
get my
finished
house
mopping the
clean.
floor.
All
Go ahead,
right,
Kay.
Salute
go
to
ahead,
y'all.
King.
Thank y'all for having me on here. Thank you, Miss Janet. I'm gonna share this out. You know what I'm saying? And come and check me out, y'all. Much love to y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate
Mm-hmm.
you. I'll share you out.
West Side.
Oh,
Blessings,
bro,
brother. Have a peaceful day.
blessings.
Yeah, I just got finished mopping my floors. I was gonna ask you to come over here and clean the house for me, but
Clean the house. Oh shit.
yeah, I had some floors that need to be mopped and some other stuff.
You sound like my mom.
Hey, if you ain't at church on Sunday, you was doing something.
It's the last Sunday.
Saturdays, but Saturdays was usually our days to do housework, yard work, because we
Yeah, my
knew
mom
everybody
used to make me
coming
do
on
housework on Saturdays.
I did housework every goddamn day.
Sunday. Well, you
No,
saying
I
maybe
mean
yard work,
we
like
used
the
to do
yard
like
work
GI
went on
cleaning.
Saturday.
There
Yeah,
was
on
always
Saturday.
something to do.
During the week was just regular cleaning, but on that Saturday, that's when you had to
Uh-huh.
clean.
Uh-huh.
Baseboards. Nigga, I used to do baseboards, nigga. I'm talking about
We
everything.
did that on Saturday.
I had to clean my mama's bathroom. You know what I'm saying? All man, I hated that shit.
Benji, we had a different lifestyle.
And
Brother,
then
Me and
before
my
I
sister used
left,
to sneak out. We used to
notice I
try to
said
sneak
we.
out the house so we wouldn't have to, stay in all day cleaning on Saturday. And my
mm,
mom would be up like 5 in the morning getting cleaning supplies ready.
once I
Hey,
got older and caught on to it, I was out. I was like, yeah, I ain't coming back either. I was like, hell no, you ain't catching me up. Cause then I couldn't
listen,
even go out to nobody's house until 12. You know what I'm saying? So I had to finish that shit up within an hour, right? I'm talking about military type shit. And then go fill up the gas can, nigga. You feel me? Walk to AMPM on Marysville if I had to from Dry Creek. Fill up the gas can, come back, then push around a lawnmower. You feel me? And cut grass with the weed eater. I had the weed eater lawnmower and I think with a broom or something. You know what I'm saying? Shit was
hey,
loud.
that was that yard work, bro. And my pops and my mom's end felt like this. If you stayed the night on Saturday, you was going to church on Sunday.
See, I
So
went to
and
church for my
she was
own,
an
so I didn't have to
equal,
worry.
my mom was an equal opportunist employer. So if you
Hmm
came to the house looking to come hang out on Saturday and we was in the middle of yard work, oh yeah, my mom was quick to be like, hey, you can go join him.
Oh yeah,
You
we gotta
know
do
you
our
ain't
shit
got time to
ourselves.
help them get done faster.
We gotta do our shit ourselves. Hell no.
Hey, I'm telling you, moms was cold with it.
Mm-mm.
My mom's was cold with the equal opportunity employment. She taught me early. Employ everyone.
Right. Everyone
Employ,
get a job, huh?
yeah, everybody get a job. From the bottom to the top, everybody get a job.
Mm-hmm.
And
What
then when
you
they get
doing, Janet?
Listening.
Hey, did you see that new reacting to Chris Tucker and Ice Cube son?
nah,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they did a remaking of Friday.
What?
mm,
Mm-hmm.
Where can
I
you
heard
watch
they're
it?
supposed to be coming out with another Friday.
Yeah, the last Friday it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, they got three out right now, right? Friday, Friday after next, Friday, next Friday, and Friday after next.
Some
Well,
shows you need to stop while you're ahead.
no, I want to. No, Grandma Love, I want to see the last Friday.
I mean,
But
it was. I
they
think the
keep
Friday
making
series.
too many, and it's getting it get corny in certain areas.
No, I don't like them. I
She
like the
also said
first
the
one
same
the
thing
best.
about
No,
Tyler
you're
Perry.
right. I like the first one the best.
I mean, you always gonna like the
That
original the
nigga
best.
Terry Crews woke up and said, "What's up, little Smokey? Craig Jr." It's on YouTube. They could probably bring it up, Janet. You should look it up. It's dope.
Said Little Smokey.
That was the
And like,
same thing with Bad Boys. Y'all made all these Bad Boys. Now y'all going these niggas done became ancient. Now you want to make another one?
I thought they was done after Bad Boys for Life.
No, they trying to make another one.
Well, I mean, they
It's
might
supposed
be
to be the
passing it
last
off.
one because it's supposed to be
They
the
might
last one because he's sick. You know what I mean?
got you. They might be passing it off to the next gen because you know how who is it? Wasn't one of the cops marrying his daughter?
Yeah.
See, so that it might be a pass off.
And you know
Maybe.
what? What else I liked it, but I felt they made too many of them. The Hunger Games.
Yeah, that well, see, that came from a book, and that's why it had to be broken down like that, though, Grandma Love. Because when it comes to books, and then trying to make that cinematic view of the book, it's a much different translation. It's a much bigger expansion of your because you're looking at it through not just the writer's eyes, but then also the director's interpretation of the writer and the scenes and everything else that go along with it. So that's the only reason why I would think that it was so long because I like I didn't read it, but I watched the whole Game of Thrones series, even all the spinoffs from it.
I
Night of the
watched.
Seven Kingdoms. What's that, EJ?
I watched it. I watched all of it.
You watched House of the Dragon,
Yes,
Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and
yes,
the
Just
whole
like when
eight
they
seasons of Game of Thrones.
yes, yes.
just like when
Look,
they
so you
did
know.
Dacarius, darling, Dacarius. That's
that's just like when they did The Walking Dead. They finally ran out. They couldn't do they don't went somewhere else now because they couldn't do no more. They done did all they could do with it.
Well, they broke down everybody else's stories because I know they had a series for Daryl Dawson where he ended up going to Paris, and then everybody kind of broke off and had their own perspectives for the most part. So I don't know if they ever came back together, but then I know they came out with another one where it was like that transition to after the Walking Dead. So yeah, you're right. That part of it is just way too much. That Walking Dead series was way too much, but the only correlation that I could get from it is that we have that many people walking around in this world that's mindless right now. We don't have that many free thinkers. And when
You
you
know
run
what?
into
You're
one,
right. You're
and when
right.
you run into one, they try to execute him. So you got to think about that. We free thinkers are those that have to be in secret. You can't put yourself out there unless you do it in a tactful manner or in a manner that you're protected in.
And see, he just described how I move on YouTube. I move like that, like quiet, because I'm a free thinker. I'm not going with the crowd.
I mean, I go to a lot of different channels and watch them, and like y'all said, I might pop in, I might pop out. It's like I feel like I'm one of those people that they would consider a watcher, somebody that's supposed to ensure that, like we say, we supposed to be operating properly. And from what I've been told, I haven't been doing my job. So I fear die that have the false narrative, for thy shall be smited.
So what y'all think? No cut and Janet.
What?
But was you listening?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was, but I'm just saying. You said, "What do you think about what? Like
I
what
mean,
part?
I'm saying about what we talking about.
Like what part of it?"
About, the series that we talking about and the free thinking and the zombies and all that.
I mean, because I agree. I call the the MPC, Edie. I
Mm-hmm.
learning that that's what it's really called when I say they're in the echo, or they're cult like, or zombified. Like, yeah, it's a coding. Like, it's a energy leveling type of distribution of negative energy. So, like when you're a child and you always got hit, people that got hit react different than ones that didn't, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So all you know is love is pain. Then what do? So your coding is the thing that makes this different out here. Because you don't know these people yet, you're coding yourself like them. But isn't that what commercials do to us? We all have something in common because of that, right? Like how many people have the same iPhone? The same iPhone with the watch, the same iPhone with the watch, with the speaker, with this, with that, with the headset, as you keep going, right? So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's just how we do everything here, or we break the system and we learn to decode ourselves, right? To
Mm-hmm.
reprogram ourselves, and then to understand, because sometimes you don't want to see things and learn. You stubborn to it, right? Every time you make your cabbage and you grow your cabbage and then you make it and it tastes like this, but you keep making it and eating it, knowing it's spoiled. The same what we do is something we're going to keep on doing it. We're going to keep on going to the computer, investing in programming, but yet you won't go to school to educate yourself on how to work a system of something. Complain to people and say, I can't get a job because I don't know how to work a computer, but steady be on the computer. So some people will throw a wrench in the program and be like, no, that you're lying because I never made it out. So this is why I never made it out. You'll never make it out. I'll reprogram you to believe that. So
Fact.
I
Fact.
program myself always to be a winner. Even if I'm losing, I'm still winning, is what my mama told me at 14, Edie. I'm 48 years old. At 14, she said that. And I figured it out. Even when I'm losing, even if I lost, I still won because I gained the knowledge of why I lost, right?
Google facts.
So I learned the other day that, like, people lose communication. Like, let me tell you something. Say I come over to your house, Edie, and I ask to borrow your barbecue. You got the best barbecue on the block. I don't have my barbecue working right now. It's down. And we're really good friends, Edie. We done spent 11 years on the block together, okay? You
Mm-hmm.
say, Empress, you can come use it because I've asked, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I make all this food, right? But at the end, the barbecue ain't barbecuing. But like, I didn't come tell you that when it stopped working, I didn't come tell you. I invested myself in trying to fix it because I was scared of telling you that something went wrong so you could fix it. Because I didn't want your reaction. Because I was afraid of it.
Okay, now I would have to take that with two folds. One, eventually you did come and tell me that it was wrong. Okay, so I gotta respect you for that. Two, you tried to fix it and return it in a better position than you received it in. So I can't be mad because you broke it but tried to repair it. Now, if you couldn't repair it and I couldn't repair it in the end, I would expect for you to replace it. You see what I'm saying? Or we replace it together, because if something happened and it might have been old and just needed to be replaced at the time and I didn't know and it failed on you, you kind of see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, that's a different type of scenario. But say it was still brand new and it failed on you. Now, if we can't get it repaired, then you are expected to replace it. But I still have to respect the fact that as a friend, when I lent you something and it was damaged on your watch, you tried to repair it before you returned it. You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
my mother always told me, if you borrow something, return it in a better condition than you received it if you can. Which means at least make sure it gets back in the same condition that you got it in. If you got it at a quarter of a tank, make sure it got at least a half a tank in it. So that's just the way that I was taught. Not everybody has been given those type of morals about things. Some people will break it and try to put it underneath your rug and
Right.
never tell you. They'll try to
Right.
they'll try to set it back up to where it looks like it's working, and then give it back to you. And then as soon as you touch it, and you know that you do this every day, boom, 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 and then it just falls off. Blink, 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 blink. You like, hold on.
But think about that energy. Think about the different energy that you just created in those scenarios, right?
Bingo.
Throwing it under the bed, hiding it, and not sharing or communicating, opposed to communicating. So let me ask you right there, why would you get mad at the person that communicated they messed up than the person that hid it? Then you get mad at them and you forgive them.
It's a different type of mad. The
Right.
one mad is okay, I'm upset it broke.
Edie, hear me out though. Hear me out. You get mad at the person that took accountability and messed up, right? You don't get mad at the person that hid it from you. You only get mad in that moment, but you forgive them. What is that, sir?
That right there is mercy and grace, and at the same time,
that's diabolical.
And look, that's hold on. You didn't let me finish, because I was getting ready to finish up with the third one. Not holding accountability, because then at the same time, when you don't hold the accountability, that's enabling somebody to do it again.
That's what I was looking for, because again, if you don't take accountability, you don't grow, correct?
True. No one
you
does.
Don't have the experience. And I feel like those 2026 to 2027, it's the experience. It really is. Are you having a good experience? Are you creating a good experience around you? Or are you creating a negative experience for people around you to be subject to pain?
And that right there I can see too, because you create your environment.
Correct.
If I don't want to be around somebody that's gonna hit me, then I'm gonna leave.
Right. And you don't want to be around a friend that wants to kick your knees out from under you when you're walking down the steps.
No. I mean, nobody wants to be constantly looking over their shoulder, because if I got to watch my front, I shouldn't have to watch my back too. Because if I got to watch my back, then I'm walking in a position to where nobody's behind me ever. I'd rather walk alone.
Well, that's paranoia. No, wait, and I don't mean that, but I'm saying that's a road of where paranoia and peace of mind set in. And that's what Grandma Love was saying earlier. She has peace of mind. And then when you find peace of mind, that is the secret to life, my mama said, of happiness, is peace of mind. So it's a lot of road right there. People get paranoid or they can't do that, the peace of mind. Because would you be in a relationship that you're not happy in? And I mean, and listen, either family, a relationship, female, male, or friend. Are you going to be in that relationship if you're unhappy?
No.
You have to step away from your family sometime to go back to them, or may never go back, correct? You may get rid of a girlfriend and be alone than to be with that girlfriend and be miserable, correct?
Hey, Jan, I'll be right back. My son is calling me.
Yes, dear. You wouldn't hang with men that would basically set you up and try to get you ill or murdered, correct?
Hey, we not even gonna be friends. We not gonna have each other's phone numbers.
So I just find it fascinating how people sit with people out here that they normally wouldn't sit with, and then we have to justify why we're sitting with them. You don't like them, so it's like you're hate watching. Why are you hate watching?
Well, I would have to say, at some point in time, like they say, you got to clean out the closet, you got to cut the grass, and you got to tidy up your yard. I mean, and when you do that, then you got to keep it maintained in order for you to keep that level of, as they say, cleanliness or yard maintenance done.
You know what? That's funny you say that, because certain animals belong in the garden, certain animals belong in the yard, and certain ones don't.
Yeah, it's an ecosystem.
Yeah.
And if your yard isn't maintained properly, your ecosystem is going to be off.
So if I was drunk right now, would you like me more or less? Be honest.
Honestly, Janet, because we've held this conversation before, and I know that it's taken a while for me to, like I said before, you're one of those people that you grow on them. And the reason I say that is because in the beginning, if somebody does not know you, depending on when they catch you, they would get a bad impression of you. But then other times they would be like, okay, she's cool. You see what I'm saying?
Well, even now that you do know, if I was
now that I know you,
and I was
whether you was drunk or not, Janet, I know you now. So it's one of those, I know the difference.
Right. Okay. So what if I was to go down a bad path when I started to drink? Would you say to me in that moment, remember the conversation we had and you were this person? Would you say that to me? If that path went directive of started to drink alcohol and maybe I started to be like a whole new person. And
are you saying as in a corrective manner, or are you saying
would
as
you,
in a manner
would
to
you
throw,
say
throw
something?
somebody under the bus?
No.
I'm just saying, like, in a corrective manner, be like, all right, Janet, you remember when we talked about, and you'd be like, okay, yeah, Ethan, you right. And you would change the direction of your conversation, or would I be saying it to be like, hey, Janet, you remember when we talked about whoop-de-whoop, and you like, oh, fuck that, da-da-da, and you continue to go bad, then I would be like, okay, she didn't give a fuck about our conversation.
Aha. And I love you for that, because that's what I
when I was speaking to her, I was being truthful. She asked me a truthful conversation. Hey, I told her. And she, at this very moment, she's saying this content that I have going on outweighs whatever we talked about.
Whatever we talked about, right there.
I'll let your content be content then.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? I will let your content be content then, because it ain't got nothing to do with me. This is all about
and everything I said to you that time was real, like you said in that conversation that you said you understood then and cared about, right? Because because if you tell someone that genuinely means, hey, listen, I care about you, right? So then when it's time to have that conversation, and then, for instance, like you said, if I ran away and get mad, then honestly, like you said, you really didn't care. So then when people do that to me, Edie, I understand that that's where it really was. So some people will take a long time to show you who they are, right? And you'll eventually go through an experience, right? But the stronger that you become through these experiences, the weaker they become, because they thought they were going to break you. They thought they were going to manipulate the caring of something. Like you care more about your human possessions than your material possessions, correct?
Yes, because I love my family more than I care about anything else.
Correct. So when you're out here and you have no human moral or value and you're just doing things that morally are crazy, right? The
Mm-hmm.
justification of it is, oh, well, no one liked that person anyway.
No,
So like when
no.
you, like you said, see me on a moment you don't know, like it is that it is because I've never attacked anyone, but I've always stood up for myself. I've
Yeah,
always stood 10 toes down when the echo is crazy. It will draw you to become a person that when I went into that echo and I survived by the people that love me, I respected them for that, loved them for that, still friends with them for that. You understand? Like it didn't change, it evolved. And so this evolving of what we're really gonna do out here, it's gonna come. You know, it's been 6 years that I've seen a lot of folks. They come and go. They change their avatars. They become a different person. You know, they was bad. Now they're good, and they've erased everything they've done. Edie, right? But
you
we
see,
don't
that's because
forget.
they didn't know who they were when they came out here into this universe.
Yeah, right, right, right.
If you
And
know
then
who
they
you
don't
are,
take
you don't have to change who
accountability.
you are.
Yeah,
Think
but they
about
don't.
when you in a comic book or in you in the movies as a villain, and all of a sudden the villain becomes a good person and starts helping the good people out to catch the criminals.
Well,
You see
what
what I'm
about a
saying?
good person that goes bad and becomes the villain because of what they've done to
That
them?
happens too. That happens too because originally they didn't know who they were inside. Period. Because as they say, we all have both sides in us, but it's hard for a person to stay neutral in the middle and
Right.
understand that you can be good or you can be bad, but the objective is to have your good outweigh the bad. And so if you can stand in the middle and understand that at any point in time, you can do all of this bad stuff, but you also see the consequences that come along with it. On the other side, you see all the good stuff that you can do. It may take longer, but it keeps you out of a lot of the pitfalls that the bad stuff puts you in.
Yeah.
So you have to be the one to stand in the middle and know who you are internally as a good person or as a bad person. How far are you willing to go to get your wealth, dreams, or whatever it is that you want accomplished? Some people will go as far as to erase a person's whole history off of a planet just to make themselves seem better than the next person.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And then you got other people that will give you the shirt off their back, the last drop of blood out their body to ensure that mankind will survive
Yep. And they
and would
treat
get
that
no
like
recognition for it.
yeah.
You see
They
what
don't
I'm
treat it
saying?
like
So
it.
it's one of those, it depends on where you're at and what you really are doing inside yourself that says, I truly am who I am. And I'm not going to I know that from time to time I can get the flashing on people. Because to be honest, Janet, I've done it a couple of times and that's out of my character, but it's not. Because if a person feels like they are threatened or if a person feels like a subject or something is a little touchy to them, they're going to respond to it a little more emotional, more so than rational. And that has happened to me. Instead of sitting there and listening to the whole conversation first or catching up on things, I might respond to something because I only caught part of it and it triggered something. Because people have triggers. I'm still human. But does that make me a bad person? No, I just responded in a flashing manner. I didn't take it as far as some people would have, but I did stand my ground and my 10 toes on what I felt at that time might have been my focal point or my point period. And then if I find out I was wrong in some aspect of it, it's up to me to be man enough to say, hey, I was right or I was wrong. But either way, this is the standpoint that I was on. And as long as we can come to an agreement that, okay, I understand your vantage point, you seen mine, now we can see in the middle and we can agree to disagree and call it a day.
Yeah, but everyone's trying to change everyone's mind. They don't allow you to have the opinion. They want you to go with what they're saying.
That goes back to the free thinker thing. The world does not have as many free thinkers as you really think. You got more people that are out here as the walking dead, whether it's online or walking around in your city in the middle of the night, because you're getting ready to see them now. The weather's starting to warm up. You really getting ready to watch the Walking Dead come out, especially at night. Hey, I'm telling you, I'll be watching this every day when I be out at night, Janet. For real, because I drive.
Nah.
So every night I see the Walking Dead out and about in the world, and I'm just like, I couldn't see myself doing this all day long. I couldn't see myself just.
Well, it's like I used to
like
say, it's like a haunted house. And you know, when you go in a haunted house and they have that one haunted house where you open the door and each room, someone's doing something real crazy in the room, and you slam
Yes.
the door and run to the next door, open it, and they're doing something crazy. They're repeating their story over and over and over and over. Yeah, they're just in
Hmm.
the room doing something, running around, hitting, banging their head off the wall, and you just like, what?
And that's the Walking Dead of the world. Only difference is you get to
Hey,
see it in
Lewis.
one big collage of a picture all at once. You see all the dope
Well,
heads
you
gathered.
know, they say that the world is a stage, right?
Man, well, I hope my stage scenery changes soon.
Yeah, but if the whole world is a stage and then your world is a stage, how many stages are in a stage?
It depends on where you're at in the view of it.
Exactly.
Because you can be the one that's manipulating the whole stage and directing the production, or you can be a character on the stage. Most of these people are characters, or they are the audience in somebody else's play.
Thank you,
Now,
Lewis.
that is the part right there that they don't realize when they're sitting there thinking, well, I am being that one, I'm the man. Okay, if you're snatching somebody else's content to go somewhere to talk about it, then you weren't the original of that content, so therefore you weren't the man. You're just a member in the audience responding to what was going on. If you weren't there to help create the scene of what actually happened, okay, Ray J and Brandy are caught at Disneyland beating up Mickey Mouse. You
Allegedly.
weren't Ray J, allegedly. Ray J and Brandy, if you weren't Ray J or Brandy or Mickey Mouse or any one of the security guards that was watching that camera,
Right.
you weren't in the scene.
Right.
You were just in the audience. And now you're giving your response to what actually occurred. So no matter what, you gotta know which layer you're in.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Most of us are just in the audience, and you're just in the audience. Some people are actual watchers, and they're watching over, making sure that things are supposed to be correct. Some people are directors. They're actually saying, "Hey, no, you're in the wrong place right now. You're supposed to be in Act 3, Scene 5."
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. What is a TV show series? When does it start the new one? And I was explaining, like, maybe I'm not saying it right, but like if you're watching a TV series, it's brand new on Monday. When's the new one come? Next Monday.
No,
So
that would
anybody
be
that
the
missed
new
it on
episode.
the
Yeah.
live, you watch it on the replay. That's what this is out here. And then the next week you should have something new, and they can't. They get stuck on the same, one and episode and just keep replaying it over and over.
You're right on that one. And that's how things get drug on. Like for instance, um, let me see how can I say this without saying it. There's an instance where every time somebody new comes into the world and they're the one that's hot, there's a particular couple that ends up getting brought up from old times just to try to make it seem like that person is trying to get new content. When in actuality, it's old content that they may or may not have known about. But in turn, the crowd
Oh.
may sit there and go, run this, talk about this, find this person and talk about this. Not realizing, don't nobody want to hear about that. That ain't what brought everybody over here. Everybody came because they was a fresh new look. They was a fresh new face. They had fresh different content. They weren't running nothing from the old school. They didn't have no reruns, no replays, no nothing. They didn't even know about the old characters. All they knew was, let me run myself. I see I'm over here doing my thing. I see everybody else is doing their thing. Let me see where I can fit in at. And then next thing you know, they get sucked into the old content. And it's like, well, I didn't know about that. It's new to me, but it's old to everybody else. And that changes your crowd because now you're going through an old script. It's like watching Jaws 13 times, knowing the shark is getting ready to eat you at the beginning and at the end. And if you are a melanated person and you made it throughout the first 5 minutes of the movie, you're going to survive to the end.
Oh, Benji said that the black guy makes it to the end of the movie now. Yeah.
Look, as long as he makes it beyond the first 5 minutes, you Gucci. You know he's going to survive. He's a survivor. He's a survivor. Because, you know, the melanated man did not make it before because he was going to fight that animal. He was going to fight whatever the threat was, period. He wasn't going out like no punk. So they was like, we got to get rid of him quick. Make that early in the script. And they did it. But that's just with now, like you say, every week it should be something new. Every week. Somebody should be, and that gives you 6 days to find something new to talk about. So that's the crazy part is that when you have to be stuck on the same exact content, like, okay, say for instance, I'll use myself. I do financial and, money type stuff. Now, every week, you know it's going to be about money. That's the one thing you do know my content is going to be about. But the difference is the prices that everything is going to be, what's actually going on live action within the news that week that's affecting the economy, and things of that nature that's going to affect your investments. What's new that might be out there that might be something good for you to get into. So every week you can look forward to something like that. Whereas me sitting there going every week, yeah, Trump is bombing China again. Yeah, the Hormuz Strait is no longer open because Trump is bombing Iran again. You see what I'm saying? If I just stay on that, now it's like, okay, well, what's new out there in the world? I see this is going on, but what's really affecting everything else? Because that one thing does affect a lot of other things. Just because you bombed Iran, now China has to try to export more of their goods around in a different manner.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So everything, it taps in and affects each other in some type of manner. And all you got to do is find the correlation. Even when you watch a series or something, you know what happens when you change when it changes over in the season? Usually when a major event occurs, a pregnancy, somebody passes away, uh, somebody got something new. Um, Let me see, because you got to start thinking like with the TP series and stuff like that. When do they switch over and go to a new season? You have a climax in the season, and then it bumps into the new season. You see what I'm saying? You might have a major player all of a sudden get removed. Like, for instance, it should have been a new season when MJ and Talk was doing their thing. I thought that was a new season. And when they ended their thing, I figured that was the end and we would find something new. And then it was the other young lady and Jay. So that was kind of like a new season. And then when they ended, it was like you had the clash of all three. Okay, that's a new season. You kind of see what I'm saying there? If you're visually watching that as a play on the outside looking in. And so then when all of that comes to a head and everybody goes in their directions, it's like, well, what's new? What's the next new thing? Okay, well, we're going to go all the way back to the beginning and run the old script with a new production, which is pretty much what happened when you get new people coming in. And we're just going to keep running the same Jaws 1, 2, 3, Jaws 1, 2, 3. No. got to do something different. We got to add new characters. You know, you got to remove characters. Things happen. But who are you in the play? Who are you in the script? Most of us is just in the audience watching.
Well, I'm the closer in this script. Hello.
Well, do your thing.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna close this thing out, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. It's been great. I appreciate all the input and advice we had. Hopefully we do this again on the Empress page once more time. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. And until then, I'm gonna be going live in a minute. Pull up, you feel me, and we'll continue another conversation about something else over there or something here. Me, you dig? Because I really
For
want to
sure.
talk about some. I want to talk. I want to talk about somebody that was trying to talk shit about me that ain't doing too good, but want to always brag and talk shit. So I kind of want to put that nigga on blast. You know what I'm saying? On some other shit, like you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll be in the clouds and up on the mountain.
Shut up. Yee.
For sure.
Hey.